Yeah.
How's it now, guys?
Is that better? Is that good?
Yeah. Do you like that snap?
Are we good? Are we good, guys?
Yep, they're sitting down.
They're playing? All right.
Oh, wow. It's already Andrew Bowman. And he's
All right,
against whom? We did not get a match
hold
sheet.
on the booth. Nathan Mullen. All right. So, this is perfect. We've got both of the enchantment decks playing against each other. So
Oh, that's fantastic. And it looks
Bowman's
like...
on the right, and Andrew would be on the left.
You...
Or no, I'm sorry. Andrew's on the left.
His first name is on the left.
Right.
Okay,
yes.
Nathan is on the right. So this is Angel.
Angel enchantments. Yep.
Mints. There are several. Plural.
Yes, there are multiple enchantments in this deck.
Andrew Bowman.
Andrew Bowman.
The good Bowman.
I do not know Nathan's last name, and because we do not have the list of players, I don't know when we will get it.
Wow.
But
and Nathan is on the right side?
Yeah,
Started
Nathan's
with
on the right
two
side.
ley lines on the board.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's got his Enchantments brew deck. He said it's like Enchantments Prison. I saw him playing earlier while practicing. I saw a lot of
Enchantments?
lots of enchantment hate going down. Oh, and they're both playing the. Oh man.
Nathan, what's his last name?
We don't know Nathan's last name yet, but we'll figure it out eventually.
Gotta get that match sheet.
Oh man.
All right, what is that? What land is that? I have absolutely no clue. I see a godless shrine that came into play tapped.
Yes. We've got both of the ley lines. Both of them got sheep out.
Oh wow! So is that beginning of the upkeep?
I agree. We do need Lotus Petal allowed in Modern. I think that would be amazing.
So did you expect the Enchantment's Mirror? Did you expect the Enchantment's Mirror, Mark?
No.
Is that what you're giggling about?
Nathan is livid. He's like, why?
Okay, so upkeep. What is Nyx Fleece Ram?
There's the Ghostly Prison.
Yes. So we're gonna have
There's
to do
our
a
Nyx
lot
Fleece
of life total adjusting.
Oh my god, yeah. So they're probably both at 21 right now.
Yes. This is going to be absurd.
Okay.
So Nathan's
Actually,
deck.
I'm going to say Nathan is at 22 right now because I believe he was on the play. I do not know what those lands are that Andrew Bowman is throwing down.
Yeah, if anyone
Do you know what
recognizes
that
those
is, Mark?
lands.
Because that's it's an old card that I've...
Reflecting Pool.
That's Reflecting Pool? Okay,
Reflecting
thank you.
Pool. We'll pull that up on Gatherer. I am not familiar
Those are
with
from
that.
Tempest. It was reprinted in the lower one.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah, there's the
right.
reprint
I
there.
recognize that art.
Excuse me, the lower one block.
Right.
Okay.
Alright, but I gotta go, guys. So I'll see
Okay.
you later. Call me if you guys need anything.
Yep, of course. See you, Mark.
Thing. Okay. Let's see. Ghostly Prison, Oblivion Ring. I'm not sure what the Oblivion Ring
out
is.
the... What was that? I didn't even see it get played.
And Cogwheel. Thank you. He caught the Reflecting
Yeah,
Pool
he
as well.
caught the... Thank you, Cogwheel.
And I see a Cracked Marsh Flats. Hallowed Fountain come in and play tap. And I am just going to keep him at 22 because I am assuming he did that on Andrew's end step, and he's going to go right
Andrew
back
would
up
be
after
at
that.
22 right now, though.
Yes.
This is going to be a
This
pain
is
in
going
the
to
butt
be a
for us.
pain in the ass. This is going to be
Wow.
ridiculous. Oh man, Crimson Viper just ate a cookie in chat.
That
and it
is
looks
amazing.
official. It looks real. It looks like he for real. I believe he ate
You
that cookie.
actually ate that cookie. Wow.
It's
Do
in
you
red.
guys
Who am I to
know what the
question that?
enchantment is under Oblivion Ring? We were busy fucking around with stuff, so we did not see it when it was played. It was Luminarch Ascension? Alright, thank you.
Thank you, Cook the Fourth. Dr. Derp, don't give me that
Let's
face.
actually
You
pull
love
up
Modern.
Luminarch Ascension. Let's see what that card is all about.
Love Modern. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, if you didn't lose life this turn, you may put a quest counter on Luminarch Ascension, and then for
yeah,
one in a
and
while,
then
you can put a 4/4 Angel.
With flying.
If it has
oh,
4
wow.
more quest counters on it.
That would be a
Well, hello.
card to Oblivion Ring for sure.
Hey, Dr. Derp just officially wrecked a noob. Damn. People learning how to chat
Okay.
in red.
Shit's getting real. Nathan put down another ram.
Okay, and Andrew's at
So
23.
now he's gaining, yeah, Andrew's at 23. Nathan's probably at 24 at this point.
Well, he cracked, and then he went.
Oh, he cracked, yes. He
And
cracked.
then he played that.
Then he played that, so
He's going to be at 24.
we're gonna keep him at 22.
This
and
is going to
assume
be
that
an
is right.
absurd match. This is going to be absolutely
I saw
absurd.
there's a Supreme Verdict in Andrew's hand. He can wipe out all of the rams.
Get rid of those rams.
Every single ram would be gone. He's got, wow, these enchantments.
And I am going to update Nathan's name It is Nathan.
Everything has Shroud.
Everything. All the things. Crimson Viper says that he is so happy Pod is banned, he might give Modern a try again.
I think the ban on Pod was a good move.
All right. Now we have Nathan
for
at
Wizards.
24. From a game design perspective.
Yeah, from a game design perspective, I think that was a good idea. Just because every time they come out with a new strong creature, that creature goes directly into Pod, and then Pod gets stronger. And Pod would just continue getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, no matter what. So it was either ban Pod, make a lot of hate that everybody would have to play, or...
And nobody gets to attack because the field is just riddled with ghostly prisons.
Yeah, no attacks will be going down.
Mixed Fleece Rams. I'm wondering what Nathan's win condition is.
I think it's those angels that he's playing. The Luminarch, because there's a second Luminarch Ascension.
Okay.
I think that is how he's...
I know Andrew
trying
runs
to win.
Zur the Enchanter. I know he runs that.
Crimson says that Nathan reminds him of a homeless man that flashes random people.
You want to see a homeless man that flashes random people? I'll show you that when we bring the booth back up.
It's probably that coat. He wears that coat all the time. I think it's his favorite coat.
And he wears nothing under it.
It does. Yeah, he never wears anything under
Nothing.
it. So he actually is that person, but minus the homeless.
Are we gonna see?
I think he just does it for fun.
We are going to see a Leyline of Sanctity hardcast.
Oh wow. Okay, so more ley lines coming up. This is going to be a very grindy match. I don't see anyone winning at all.
We are probably incorrect on these life totals, but
yeah,
he
we're
gained
really
at least
off.
2.
Everybody has infinite life right now.
And the Ziggs just asked, well, he asked a while ago, is a near mint Japanese Mox Opal for $45 worth it? I would say so.
Yeah.
That's the price of a near mint English Mox Opal. It's probably going to go down. It's a good shot. It'll be reprinted in Modern Masters.
Christ, this is too much.
I mean, by the time they have a threat, there are going to be so many ghostly prisons on the field.
This is worse than the Soul
Sisters Mirror.
I agree completely. This is going to... They're going to go to turns, probably. They're going to mill themselves. And whoever draws the most cards the first... Whoever was on the play is going to win.
Okay, and in Andrew's hand, I just see a bunch of Oblivion Rings.
Oh, man. There's
one of them says Zur? What? Is that a proxy? Well, we see the third quest counter.
Yep, there's a third quest counter, but is he going to actually be able to swing with that angel is the question.
I mean, he's going to have the mana to pay for it, but I do see an Oblivion Ring in Andrew's hand. Just grab that again.
And that's also a... crap, I forgot the name of that card. I used to play it in Esper Control and Standard.
Runed Halo.
Oh yeah, that's what these are. Those are the Runed Halos.
Yes.
Crap, what's the name of that card? It was a blue-white enchantment that's basically Oblivion Ring, but it takes out...
Oh, they were correcting my noob mistake.
Yeah.
They named... Oh my god, so there goes his finisher.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I think they both did that to each other, which is why the cards are touching. I think they both Rune Halo'd each other for Zur the Enchanter.
Yes, I think so.
The Ziggs asked, does protection from Zur actually do that much? Zur is the engine that grabs all the enchantments. Yeah. So I don't think he himself...
There's the... I can never... Do you remember the name of that
Detention
card?
Sphere.
Detention Sphere, that's the word. Ah, God.
Could you imagine if they had those in like middle school? Just like that's what happened to you when you were being
a
little bitch in class.
When you went to detention, you had to sit in a sphere.
Fucking Azorius Emperor just comes and grabs you.
Yeah. Zur the Enchanter, yeah, I think that was the best play for both of them. They obviously know that they're basically running the same exact deck. Yeah, it's not going to stop getting grindy, I don't think, because both of these decks are about making the game grindy, and...
Yeah, and people are making a good point. Protection from Zur doesn't do anything. Like I said, Zur is just there to grab the enchantments that actually do something.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
This ain't grindy. This is a pillow fight. Well put, Curse Catcher. It's like a totally not sexy or exciting pillow fight, though. I wouldn't really... I'm not too interested.
But there's the Supreme Verdict, going to get rid of all of the Rams. Obviously, Andrew is going to be... also... to remind everyone, we have not been keeping count of the life because it's just they've been passing turns so fast with all those Nyx Fleece Rams out there. It's been hard to keep track of.
It's been hard, guys. You don't even understand.
We just assume that they have all of the life they could ever need.
Dr. Derp asks, can one of y'all just go and flip the table for them?
I
mean, it might come down to that.
Yeah, we
at a
may
certain
have
point.
to.
Is that barbecue sauce, Jameson? You've got salad dressing.
I'm dieting now.
Okay, do you want to go douse that on the table? Do you want to see this mirror? Oh, he's showing us.
I don't think
Zur the Enchanter. This is an enchantment mirror match.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
Nyx Fleece Ram facing down Nyx Fleece Ram facing down
It's fantastic.
Ley Lines of Sanctity.
It's a little...
We stopped keeping track of life totals a long time ago.
They gained a lot of life.
Yeah, they've gained a
Yeah.
lot.
That's fantastic. Someone's going to win, though.
People in chat, they're saying this is probably going to come down to decking.
Yeah.
Or if someone whips out a Felidar Sovereign, someone else mentioned.
All right, here's a creeping tar pit.
And there's
you
a
can swing
sphere
with
of
that if he
safety.
needs to. There's a sphere of safety. Oh God, this is gonna get silly.
Oh Jesus! Sphere of you will never
X
attack
is the
again.
Yeah, he's not gonna. Nobody's gonna be. Well,
Nobody's
at least
gonna
Nathan.
attack.
Nathan isn't gonna be able to attack at all. Andrew might if he can get his Zur out first or something, anything to attack with. Nathan will never be able to attack at this point unless he can destroy that enchantment, but I don't think he has any enchantment destruction in his...
Caesar the Enchanter come down,
there's
and we
Zur
do
the
have a
Enchanter.
Celestial Colonnade on Andrew's side.
Papa Pip asks, how on earth do they win? That is a good question.
They don't. No one wins.
No one wins in this match.
Everyone loses.
Not in this mirror match. It's just not gonna happen. What is that he just played?
I have no clue.
It looks like some other form of sphere or orb.
You know what I noticed though? Nathan played a Temple Garden first, and we haven't seen green in anything.
Yeah.
So what does he have green for?
I think he just threw it in there. I don't know. Cook says Nathan should concede. Eldest says, can I fast forward to a more entertaining match? I wish that was possible, but we cannot do that right now.
I would love. I want to see with the sideboard tech what these players do.
Yeah, I hope they have some sort of enchantment destruction in their sideboard, or because if they don't, then they're not. This game, it's just going to be the same as the first game.
Guys, we were so excited to bring you this spicy new Angel Enchantments deck from
Yes.
Andrew Bowman, and then he got randomly paired in the mirror.
Yes, yeah, yes. As Mark says, normally they win with angel tokens. Yeah, that's the normal way to win, but not in the mirror match
Where
where they just can't attack at all.
they Oblivion Ring all of your Luminarch Ascensions.
Yeah, it's.
And then they Sphere of Safety.
Oh, there. Yeah, Nathan got his sphere of safety out there too, so they're pretty much in the same boat.
This Nathan does have a Sphere of Safety, Dr. Derp. Everyone's safe. This is a
Yeah.
very
Oh.
detention spheres, the
He
Sphere of
G-sphere-
Safety.
Okay, that was a good play. I would say that was the smart move by Andrew. If he
Post pod, this is the new face of modern.
God, don't
Enchantment
tell me
mirror
that.
matches
I
all
don't-
day.
Oh, please no. I don't say that.
This is legitimately absurd, and I just want to see someone play an Opalescence.
Yes, I think. Yeah, I agree with Curse Catcher. I think this might come down to just decking each other.
This
Whoever.
genuinely might.
Yeah.
So the Celestial Colony, I'm trying to see. So he Detention Sphere.
I think I saw
the
in
Sphere of
Andrew.
Safety.
I think I saw something really interesting in Andrew Bowman's hand. I think I saw and it was a cons card. It was the Sultai card. It has to do with greed. What is it?
What?
You know, you pay X mana. You go into your opponent.
Villainous Wealth?
Villainous Wealth. I think I saw Villainous Wealth in his hand.
Wait, what happened? The Detention Sphere hits his Sphere of Safety too, isn't it?
Oh, yes, that's
yeah.
true. Go. You got this. I believe in you, Ryan. Go tell him. Yeah, that is very true. The sphere should hit both of them. It's being fixed. I promise. It's not going to be like that one time when it wasn't fixed and then it went too far. It's happening, Mark. I promise. He's out there. He's yelling at Andrew. He's smacking him across the face. Be like, no. Sphere of Safety is gone. Yep, see, there it goes. There it goes. All right, we're all good now. We got it. Damn it, Andrew, you picked up the wrong card.
Yeah, I missed.
Yeah, thank you for catching that, guys.
I was not here for blue-white control and standard. Hey, they believed in me, and that's why I did it.
Yeah, they did believe
Fangs
in
of Furious, what the fuck is this match going on right now? If we could tell you,
yeah,
we would. I don't think we have
I've never seen
words. Words are inept vessels to describe the travesty that is before us. And
I've
Fangs
never-
of Fury, this is modern. This is the face of modern post-pod.
Yeah, no, please stop saying that. It's too much. Yeah, this is Angel Enchantments versus Enchantments, which is Angel Enchantments as well. He just didn't call it that. But, yeah, I think what we're going to see is, I believe Andrew is going to be swinging in with that Celestial Colonnade eventually. We got what is that, a Door to Nowhere?
Door to Nothingness?
Door to Nothingness, that's what it's called, yeah.
Well, there's a win condition, I suppose. How does he produce all of that mana?
No, that's not Door to Nothingness. I am sorry.
Yeah,
what is that called?
Let me see. Which one?
That one right there. That's oh, it's right on top of Zero.
Journey to Nowhere?
That's Journey to Nowhere, my bad.
I don't even think I've ever
Something
seen that
about
card. It just looked like a card that would be
nowhere
named
and
Journey to
things.
Nowhere. Exile target creature. So I'm assuming that exile. Yeah, that grabbed the Zur.
Yeah. This is not gonna end ever. Yeah, oh yeah, and Nathan, after the Detention Sphere, played another Sphere of Safety, so Andrew will still not be able to attack anything. Nathan's gotta get some creatures out there while there isn't, and while his opponent does not have his own Sphere of Safety out.
I am not even sure whose board is whose at this point. I see only in Andrew's hand. I see 2 Nyx Fleece Rams and a whole lot of nothing else. Perhaps
I see
another Supreme Verdict.
Nathan's got a Supreme Verdict, another Zur, which I think he's going to play. Yeah, it looks like he's playing that. All right, there goes the second Zur.
And with life totals, I think Andrew is just, people are asking, do we have
life totals?
rough estimate? Andrew's a little bit higher than 23. Nathan is...
Well, no, I'm pretty sure they're way higher than that. Andrew had Nyx Fleece Ram out for a while. Oh, there we go. Andrew goes and searches for his safety sphere, and Nathan's like, okay, fine.
Yeah, I'm going to go run and get life totals just to see.
Yeah, you go get
because if a
that's a good
Felidar
idea,
Sovereign
because-
comes down,
Yeah.
I really want to see that happen.
Yes,
but
that
I'm going
is
to
a
go
good
get that
idea.
update.
We'll go get that because we no longer have any Rams. It would be good to start updating it. It's been really hard with those life totals because it's just... Nathan at one point had 3 Nyx Fleece Rams out. It was crazy. And I agree. I don't think Storm would be able to get through all of this life total, but I don't know. If Storm goes off turn 3 or 4, they might actually be able to do it. But yeah, this is gonna be really crazy, guys. Hey Ryan, which giveaways are we doing tonight?
Tonight we are doing a
It's these two?
Japanese Thrun the Last Troll and a Korean Mutavault.
Oh yes, there you go, guys.
And
We've
the
got
life totals
Korean
are
Mutavault and Japanese Throne. So
31
stick around.
to 28. And
We
if you
weren't
can
too
handle
far
this
off.
on your own for a second, I need to go pay for my parking.
Yeah, you go pay for your parking. I got this.
Last time I didn't pay for my parking. and
Ziggs,
it
you
was
want
out
the
there for
Throne? You
4
gotta
hours.
enter the raffle, man.
Did not get a ticket.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was beautiful. I had some freaking Chicago noob tell me today. He was like, "Hey, it's free 2-hour parking," and I was like, "No, it's 2-hour maximum."
Yeah.
And you just shrugged and walked away.
All
and I
right,
was like, you
there's-
get out of my city.
Andrew got his angels out there, so he's got
Luminarch
3
Ascension.
angels.
I see it with 4 quest
Yeah,
counters.
his Luminarch is happening.
Can't
got-
attack through the Sphere of Safety and the Ghost.
Yeah, can't attack through that stuff. It's too much mana.
This is
So
going to be absurd. Hi, Bertha, 1969.
hello, Bertha.
All right, and I'm going to go pay parking.
Actually, Nathan does have green, so he may actually have a Helix Pinnacle, maybe. Oh yeah, the match clock is stopped. Actually, before you go, can you do that? Because I don't know how to do the match clock.
Yes, yes, yes.
We're behind by a bit.
I mean, it might as well not even be up at this point.
No, we gotta have it up, man. We need to know. Because it's
Alright.
probably gonna go to turns. That's why we need to know.
It's absolutely, game 1 is going to go to turns.
Game 1 will go to turns.
Unless, I'm assuming, I don't think, who wants to concede game 1?
Somebody who is sick of this shit.
Somebody who is the hero, the one who knows, the one who is truly, truly sick.
He swung in with one angel. He actually got in with an angel.
He did. He managed to pay for that?
He had the mana. I think he tapped out for it.
Wow.
Well, they're counting right now.
Let me go
Making
grab
sure.
the
Oh
actual
no, he
file.
didn't have the mana. He thought he did. He thought he had the correct amount of mana, but no. You're welcome. Thank you for telling us about it, Torments. I'm sorry, Ziggs, but we do not officially take bribes here.
We're at 27 minutes, and I will start counting that down.
Andrew's dead now. Why is that? What did he play? Am I missing something?
And there we go. We're at 27 minutes.
Oh, there's another prison coming down.
Torment says, thanks for reading the chat. No, thank you for reading the chat. Thank everyone for being literate.
Mark would take a bribe? Well, I'm sorry, but we're not Mark. We're not as amazing as Mark is.
No. We are just on a morally higher horse than the decrepit, immoral horse that the immoral little donkey pony that Mark rides. Taking bribes, running through the lane. I need to get away from this board state. I'm going to go pay my parking.
All right, you go pay your parking. I will sit here and bear through this board state. Oh, man. Okay, so we've got angels on. Nathan's got a couple angels out. Yeah, I would say either of them would be better off just conceding and going to game 2 or 3 if they have shit in their sideboards to combat the mirror. I don't think they were expecting the mirror, so I don't know if they actually came prepared for this. Because this is one of those decks where you don't see this deck at all, and so you don't really plan for it. Yeah, Runed Halo named a card. It looks like I can't read that. Nyx Ram. Oh, he named Nyx Fleece Ram. So Nyx Fleece Ram will not be able to do any damage. Yes, Andrew will just shuffle his hand because there's nothing else that he can do. Eldis asked if we can watch game 2 of a different match. I do not think so. I don't think we can do that. But this game is probably going to go to turns. If not game 1, it'll go to turns game 2, and then we'll move on from here. Yeah, we've got. This is quite a crazy board state, I gotta say. My favorite color, I don't really. That's a tough one. I'm gonna have to say blue is my favorite color. I am currently wearing blue. I don't know. What do you guys think of the board state? I know Cook says that Andrew is ahead. Why is that? Can you explain that really quick, Cook? You said there's an epic spell that he cast. I don't know. I know, Mark. There's not much to talk about with this. I see we got the a Nykthos trying to nix down on Andrew's side. You said Andrew is pretty much dead. It's the mechanic epic. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that definitely puts Andrew ahead. I don't think Nathan's going to be able to do anything. If I was Nathan, I would concede. Enduring Ideal. Okay, I'll bring that up. Yeah, that's it. Okay, search your library for an enchantment card and put it into play, then shuffle your library. For the rest of the game, you can't play spells, but you copy the spell except for its epic ability. I see. Yeah, that's... Nathan is pretty screwed at that point. Yeah, that Nykthos might actually get him to attack because, yeah, he's got a lot of white devotion. Yeah, there we go. He's going to be attacking in with his angels. Nathan is blocking, but he can only block for so long. Yes, I would love to see it back to nature. Andrew definitely should concede. I agree. I think he just wants to play it out. I think his goal is just to go for the draw on this round, which is why he isn't conceding. This game is definitely over, yeah. Oh, yeah, he can block for days. You got a point. I don't know. I think with the right cards, Andrew might be able to... If he keeps getting devotion out there, he can make more angels than Nathan can and then eventually go over. But... I don't know.
Does he still have Spear of Safety out there?
He does still have Sphere of Safety. Ryan's back, by the way, guys.
I think they figured that out, probably.
Yeah, I agree. Wanting to play it out is a terrible idea. But we were talking about... Andrew definitely is ahead because of the Enduring Ideal he played, which has the epic ability.
Okay.
Which makes it so that he doesn't play spells for the rest of the game, but he just goes and searches for his through his library for an enchantment card. Plays enchantments all days long.
Okay.
Nathan, on the other hand, has his Sphere of Safeties out, and he can just poop out those angels all day long. Andrew can do the same, but Andrew's got a Nykthos out, so he's got a little bit more mana than him.
The Zig said, let me just screenshot this board state. I almost took a picture on my phone.
I think someone should cast anything that would board wipe. And yes, Back to Nature. I would love to see some Back to Natures.
Is that... Captain Kit Kat said, is this a deck tech? Yeah, they're both slowly showing each other all the cards in their deck.
Yes, this is definitely deck tech right now.
Well, have we been updating the life totals based on that new Nyx Fleece RAM?
Cook says spells would have won him the game. I don't think he has spells though. I think that's why he
doesn't have anything
for him
else
to be playing Enduring Ideal, because he'll just go and search up those enchantments all day long. Not that they're necessarily helping him right now, but
Synacious says, what did I just tune into? The future of modern.
No, please don't tell them
Subsequent
this is
to
the
the pod
future.
banning.
Don't tell them this is the future of modern. That is going to scare them
Everyone
away.
here is playing enchantments tonight.
No, there's only 2, and we got both of them. Okay. We're at 19 minutes right now. Did you set it to the same
Yes.
time? Yes? So we are actually at 19.
Yes, that is the
right now.
correct
Okay.
round timer. Give or take
right.
about 10 seconds.
Okay, so we've got 19 minutes.
Rutro says, I would rather watch kittens duel to the death with sharpened spoons than watch this mask. Well, that sounds terribly exciting.
Yeah, that
I would watch
sounds
that over a
very
lot of things.
entertaining.
Are you
and
kidding me?
This is game 1, Mark. It's still going on. Still, nothing has been happening.
Yes, this is game...
No, this is game 1.
No, this is game 1.
We have not moved on since game 1. Yeah, we've got quite a bit. They still have if you look at the decks, they look still very thick from this angle. So we've got a little while until the game is
Got a little
actually
while
over.
to go.
Yeah.
It's been we've been moving at a pretty brisk pace so far.
Yeah. Yes, they did both cast Ideal, I believe. No, I'm sorry. Nathan did not cast Ideal. Only Andrew cast Ideal. Looks like he's going for a Supreme Verdict.
Synacious
No,
says that he would rather watch me looking at a wall. Well, I have a very sensual gaze.
We have a wall here.
I've been known to
Ryan.
melt a few walls. I have been known. Perhaps.
Actually, Ziggs. Currently, Pod is not banned. Pod will officially be banned Friday. We do have Pod decks here
there is
tonight.
Pod here.
Yeah, we hopefully we'll be able to see those. I don't. Oh, there we go. Nathan's playing his own Ideal now. Now they both have Ideal out, and this is just gonna go on forever.
Thankfully, these are the only 2 enchantment decks we have.
We will do our best to either. I don't know. Maybe these decks will be more cooler to watch play if we get.
My God.
What is it? What's up?
We will make up for this, guys. This is actually pretty entertaining in a strange way. Paul is on Affinity Pod.
Paul is on Affinity, but yes. No. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
You're reading it right now.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that's what he told me. Yeah, he said it, and then I was
Affinity
like, okay.
Pod is all about grabbing a Mirror Enforcer, slamming it down as early as possible, and then potting it into Gristlebrand.
That would be fun.
We dreamt it up on the way back from Ohio.
Oh yeah, you guys.
Over the course of an 8-hour car ride.
That is why he was really excited about it.
That's why he was winking at me.
Yeah,
all night.
we might get to see some Affinity Pod guys. Oh yeah, look at them. They're excited.
Affinity
for that.
Pod. I'm telling you guys, we were sitting in the hotel lobby, and then we were talking about old like cheap Affinity where you have your Mirror Enforcers and your Frogmites, and then he was like, "Holy shit." We need to play Mirror Enforcer and then throw a pod in there, because I facetiously said, okay, pod's an artifact,
yeah,
why don't we put that in there, because I just started playing Affinity.
Yeah, why not?
And then he was like, wait, what is the CMC of Mirror Enforcer?
Right. And you know what, I think I know why I did it, because this is his very last chance to actually play that deck.
Very last chance.
So he's like, fuck it, we're gonna do it, we're gonna play pod tonight, it's gonna be Affinity Pod. I want to see that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see
that is the kicker. Both of these guys are actually legacy players. I think they just came in because they were like, I want to play something silly, and I'm going to play it in Modern.
And then you meet the same guy who's trolling?
Yes, they both chose Angel Enchantments to troll everyone else, and now it's kind of biting them in the butt.
3 ghostly prisons, 2 ley lines of sanctity.
This is ridiculous. I don't.
We've got scraps of paper littered through. This is absolutely absurd.
I don't even know if they're having fun playing this at this point.
They look a little flustered out there.
Nathan,
I think both of them were hoping to take opponents unawares.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously you come in with this deck.
I think they took each other unawares.
Yes, they were both. They both gave me sly looks when we were talking about what they were playing. They're like, oh, you'll see.
Yeah.
It's like looking in a mirror and then. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm.
I know the odds are ridiculous. This is so crazy. Hopefully it'll be over soon though, because I'm sure the players are also getting sick of this.
Back to Nature has a massive erection right now watching this board. somewhere out there, Back to Nature is just like.
I mean, yeah. it's like slobbering. Oh my god! I just want it now.
Back to Nature's wife is like, honey. What are you watching in there? It's like, you don't understand, darling.
I'm pretty sure Nathan probably got it from the same exact daily, because this.
He did. He told me he
decks,
saw it on Moto.
Yeah, that's definitely what. Yeah, they just saw it and they were like, you know what? I'm gonna be a dick today.
Well.
And now look at what happened.
I mean, guys, the best way to rectify the situation is to find the guy that created the deck and kill him.
Yes, that's
straight up slit his throat.
That's what we have to do. Captain Kit Kat as. So how do they win? They win normally by angels. They've got I keep forgetting the name of that card.
Ascension.
Yeah, Luminarch Ascension, which after they cast a certain amount of enchantments, they can start paying mana to put out these 4/4 angel tokens, and they just throw.
I'm gonna go grab life totals.
Yeah, you go grab life totals. I don't think it's actually changed, because I thought Nathan has been blocking Andrew this entire time.
I could probably walk there on my hands, like in a handstand, which I haven't done in like 10 weeks, and the life totals
will still be the same. Well, just go anyways. We'll find out.
Oh my god.
We'll see what happens.
I'm gonna sweep the floor instead.
Yeah, we're gonna go get those life totals for you guys. I don't I personally don't think they've changed at all. I've been half watching, but it's really hard to tell. I do not think. Let me double check the Luminarch. I'm gonna pull Luminarch Ascension up right now so that we can take another look at it. Yeah, it's you pay the one colorless, one white for a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying, and you can only activate this ability if Luminarch Ascension has the 4 or more quest counters on it. Yeah, it is not. Yeah, exactly. Oh yes, yeah. If you didn't lose life this turn, yeah.
24.
So obviously they haven't been losing life to each other, so they can get those Luminarch Ascensions off easy. But the problem is the ridiculous amount of sphere of safeties and the prisons that are out there.
Yes. Okay. So has anything significant happened to the board state during my absence?
Yeah, Captain QC says this card is sick in multiplayer. In one turn, it's activated. Yeah, I would totally put this card into an EDH deck. I mean, if you just let it sit there when you're playing multiplayer EDH, if anybody lets it sit there, then all of a sudden you've got these 4/4 white angels every turn, or as often as you want them.
Makes you a target, though.
It does, but
yeah.
I mean, could you imagine playing an Angel Enchantments EDH deck? Like,
oh my god, no one would like you.
Yeah, that no one would like you, but that's normal in EDH.
Okay, they're counting enchantments. I think they've forgotten.
They keep
whose
forgetting.
Enchantments are whose.
They keep forgetting how many enchantments they have out. It's.
I see a detention sphere on. Is that representing that it detention sphered all the ghostly prisons?
I think the detention sphere did get the ghostly prisons. I'm not sure.
Do I see he was able to swing with one angel?
Yeah, they've been swinging with angels recently quite a bit. I think Andrew has the upper hand right now. Nathan apparently hasn't been able to get angels out anymore.
Okay.
I think his Luminarch Ascension actually got Oblivion Ring. Yes, it did. No, wait, that's the first one.
That was the first one. He resolved that really early. I think it might have actually been turn 2.
Yeah, that was a turn 2 Luminarch Ascension.
And then Andrew, I believe, was on the play, so he responded. We responded on his turn with an Oblivion Ring.
Right. And Nathan is taking out a detention sphere to get rid of the angels again. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Nathan's other Luminarch Ascension. I don't see it anywhere.
It could quite possibly be hidden beneath something. At this point, it's a little bit difficult to tell. But I see, so we see Andrews with 5 quest counters on it.
Yes. It doesn't matter what's in his hand, because he can't play spells at all.
Okay.
Or no, his, it looks like his ideal is actually gone.
Skyfalcon65 says, too bad they don't have the same sleeves. And Pulief, of course, says, just tuned in, fuck this board state, I am going to bed.
Yeah, it's a pretty ridiculous board state. They've got 10 minutes left on the clock. They are still in game 1. I wonder if this is actually going to end ever.
I really don't think it is.
Yes, too bad they don't have the same sleeves. That would be
incredible.
They would misplace all of the cards. Oh god, that would be a nightmare.
Yeah, that's the joke.
I know. I'm just thinking about it right now. It's like I would be upset.
Is it gonna keep you up tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna have nightmares.
Enchantment's mirror. Oh, same sleeves. Oh, back to nature. Oh.
Yeah, I would love it if one of them just pulled out a Back to Nature.
Well, I think it's safe to say neither of them are ever going to play this deck ever again.
Well, you don't know that.
It's not really safe to say that, but I mean, God, I probably wouldn't at this point.
Yeah, this is painful. It's painful to watch.
They seem to be I don't know, very neutral attitude when I went out there.
Oh yeah, I think they're like zoning this whole thing out. They're just like, okay,
just get through this.
I just gotta get through it. We gotta just keep moving forward.
Get through round 1.
Yeah, and then we'll be the trolls that we were meant to be. But right now, it's just, oh god.
Yeah, this is a little bit. Oh, we got Mill back today. I'm looking at the deck list.
Yeah, we do have Mill back today,
have
so we
on
might see
Blue
Mill.
Moon?
Yeah, we've got a Blue Moon player here tonight. I actually, speaking of mirror matches, I would actually love to see the Waste Not Want Not versus the rack.
Oh, we have 2 8-rack decks.
Well, Mike was very, very specific about it is not 8-rack or 16-rack. It is
Okay.
Waste Not.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm assuming that it's similar.
Okay.
I want to see them play each other though.
And I genuinely cannot tell. I'm gonna go ask for life totals again.
Yeah, you go for it. RazorVerge, yes, this is still game 1.
Oh, and Synacious asked me for a bedtime story. This is your bedtime story. Go to sleep right now. This is it.
Yes, we've got Mill. Yes, we've got Blue Moon. We've also got the Thopter Foundry deck back. I would love to see the Waste Not as well. Hopefully we'll see them soon. At the very least, we'll see them in the next 7 minutes, because Andrew and Nathan are running out of time on their game 1. We do not have any fish or zoo decks today. We've got 2 pod decks. We've got 2 burn decks. One's Boros, one's just straight up burn. We've got Affinity Infect. We've got a Soul Sisters brew. I would be interested in seeing the Soul Sisters brew.
He is down to 18.
He's at 18 right now?
So took an angel hit, got some life back off the Nyx Fleece.
I see. Okay, yeah, he does have that Nyx Fleece out again.
Yes.
Crimson says this game is going to go to time and they both deserve losses.
Were you answering RazorVerge's question? He's
yes,
asking
I
for-
did. Yes,
okay.
I answered him.
No. Paul was on Zoo last week. Or maybe it was 2 weeks ago. I can't remember. He was on Scapeshift Zoo. The sideboard plan was
yes.
it was
I think
Zoo,
I saw that.
regular old Zoo, Wild Nicodle, stuff like that.
Okay.
And then the sideboard plan was it becomes a sort of neutered version of Scapeshift,
I see. All right.
which is absurd.
That is absurd. That's interesting. I think I saw it. Did you guys stream it last week?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Then I definitely saw it.
And I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that Affinity Pod
Yeah,
is
Affinity
actually
Pod.
happening.
I really want to see Affinity Pod on the stream tonight. I want to see that Gristle brand be played.
Potted off of a Mirror Enforcer.
Potted off the Mirror Enforcer.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic.
That would be very beautiful.
And I hope, because we were talking about all the other things we would do, and we were talking like Baneslayer Angel was going to be in there, Bogarden Hellkite. Just ridiculous cards. Whew.
Yeah, I mean, we've got some really cool decks here tonight. Hopefully this will be... I'm hoping one of them just says fuck it and says let's just say we're gonna draw right now.
I absolutely. I mean, I would. You're obviously not going to have time for a game 2. It's not like their sideboards. Their sideboards. I don't think any of their sideboards are meant for the mirror. They're totally not expecting the mirror.
Yeah.
That I could see in their facial expressions.
Yeah.
Neither of them was expecting the mirror. So their sideboard plans.
You mean their
not gonna be
deadpan
able to deal with
stare
this.
faces?
Yes.
Oh god.
Their lost soulless eyes.
I mean.
XX Shuzo says, "What the fuck? I just tuned in and there was a mess of the game state." Yeah, this is, as I have been saying, this is modern, post-pod ban.
No, stop it.
I am saying that
post
just to
pod
refute.
ban. This is too terrible for that.
Captain QC says never, ever, ever, ever show that mirror match again. You don't have to tell us twice.
Yeah, we'll do our best not to ever show this mirror match again.
We wanted to show you guys Angel Enchantments because it was something new, and we did not expect the mirror.
Yeah, the mirror is kind of...
We didn't expect
depressing.
it. They didn't expect it. Nobody here expected it. Chicago didn't expect it.
Yeah, I don't think the world was ready.
The world
for
was
this.
not ready.
This is too much.
I mean, I like the deck conceptually.
Yeah,
not against itself.
Not against itself at all.
It plays like a kind of a watered down version of, from what I know, Enchantress.
Archmage is asking what the hell is happening. What is happening is we've got 2 Angel Enchantment decks going up against each other, and all their goal is to hate on the opponent and then poop out angels. But when they're both hating on each other so much like they are right now, nothing is going to happen. And that's exactly what we've seen. Nothing is happening.
RazorVerge says, all is forgiven, but we must never talk about this again. That's for all of us, guys. That is a solemn vow. What happened here does not leave the stream.
It will
None
not-
of you must utter of this
If
occasion.
any of you guys builds this deck, I will be forever.
None of you.
I'll forever never forgive. I'll never forgive you. That is what I'm looking for.
McQuack says game 2, each player grabs a handful of cards and throws them onto the table. Whoever has the most enchantments wins. Oh, what's the card that
That
you
would be
actually
great.
do throw?
Oh,
drop?
yeah, that's the unglued card, right?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a legal card.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That is a legal card.
There's
It's not
a-
legal in any formats right now, but I remember it when it was printed. It was not unglued or unhinged or
Oh,
anything
okay.
kooky. It was
I
a real card. It's a
thought-
very old card. Very old card. Ooh, Shuzo says he'd rather watch Meta Knight versus Meta Knight from Smash Brothers Brawl. That's
Yeah, that
rough.
would be terrible.
That is rough.
It's not a fun.
We've had
match to
people say
watch.
they would rather drink paint. Someone said they would rather watch me stare at a
see,
wall.
I thought you were talking about Chaos Orb.
Chaos Orb, yes.
Chaos Orb was never legal, I don't think.
Yeah, it totally was.
Well, let's look it up.
It won one of the first players tournaments.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. Yeah, it was. I see
Dude.
you, Mark.
Chaos Orb would just.
Oh,
Destroy
I
every-
was talking about Chaos
You were talking
Confetti.
about Chaos Confetti.
Thank you, Torments. That was the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, no, Chaos Orb is fantastic. This would be great. It would pretty much touch. It would touch a lot. Like
It would touch a
if
lot
you
of
threw it
things.
right there by that Journey to Nowhere and the Ghostly Prison.
Yeah, you would get all those.
Chaos Confetti would be cool too. What's the effect on that one?
I've seen a deck list with Chaos Confetti where you can basically take all of the cards from your opponent's deck and then make them your own, and then turn them all into Chaos Confetti, and then just systematically rip up your opponent's deck.
Entire deck, yeah.
Yeah, that just the entire deck ripped up.
Absolutely. Oh, we've got people exclamation point raffling already. It's not up yet. Let me see.
Come on, guys.
Close. Getting a little wacky.
Was that open this whole time?
Maybe.
Maybe. That's interesting.
Dude,
Well,
next time, you know what? No,
oh,
I have
they're at
I have
1
a
minute.
plan.
We're almost there, guys. We're really close. I promise it'll be over soon.
Synacia says just
We're-
flip the table and call it a day. Go home, kiss your wife and kids, and go to sleep. I murdered my family. After watching this, I was not paying my parking. I went home and murdered my family.
oh wow. That's
I said none can live in the wake of this travesty.
yeah. This is
For what
rough.
I have witnessed has ruined me and ruined all of humanity.
What do Razor Verge is asking what we have for the raffle?
Oh, for the raffle that is not open yet, we have a Japanese Throne the Last Troll and a Korean Mutavault. And
Yeah.
we're going to raffle those off separately. And Crimson Viper says, how do these guys still have libraries? That's a...
Yeah, I don't know how they still have. I mean, they're getting smaller.
Look at him
slowly.
shuffling.
Yeah.
it's a pretty pathetic shuffle right there.
And yes, Shuzo, that deck is a good reason to stab someone. That's why nobody actually built it. They just concepted it.
The Chaos Confetti one where you
Yeah.
rip all their cards apart?
Yeah, where you turn all of your opponent's cards into Chaos Confetti and then rip it up.
Yeah, you told me about that a long time ago
Yeah.
before I ever built my first deck.
That would be brutal. I would probably stab someone just like Shuzo suggested.
What if you had no shiv, nothing to stab them with? What would you do?
I would stab them with anything.
All
within
right,
range.
guys, we are going to turns.
Yeah, they just went for it.
They just stopped.
They're like-
Okay, we got the double high five.
Yeah. I mean, at least they're going out. Like, good job, man. We're doing this. We've got the same idea here.
And Synacia says we should just take turns stabbing each other because it's less painful than watching this. But for Synacia, if you want to turn on the booth, I will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the wall for a little bit.
You're gonna look at the wall. Okay.
Yeah,
all
looks
right.
like
I'm
a
gonna
wall.
wait for you to turn around.
Well,
Then
we can
we'll,
tell. We'll ask them if it's more fun to watch me watch the wall.
Yeah. So we've got Ryan here looking at the wall.
I'm gonna do a few different poses.
I think they drew. I'm pretty sure they drew after
The
that.
thinker,
But yeah, there's the looking at the wall thinker. Next one.
the relaxed man.
There's the relaxed man. Beautiful.
What's
Great.
next? Oh, the sorrow.
The sorrow. This
Well, I'm not
is
really looking at the wall.
this
though.
is
I'm kind of looking at
exactly-
the floor, or like my crotch.
yeah, but this is the position Ryan's bit was in the entire time we were watching that game.
I didn't.
He was in
I
the
didn't even
sorrow.
look at it. I didn't even look at
He
it.
was very upset.
There's the temple massage.
the temple massage
the
because of
Professor
the
X?
headache
The
that you
Professor
get
X?
from Also the headache that you got from watching all of those cards come out onto the
The
board.
headache I have because I have not eaten yet today. So let me see some exclamation point waffles. People do that.
Yeah, let's
instead
see
of
some
raffle.
waffles.
Exclamation point waffle. I'm gonna do something about that one day. I will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat some waffles on stream next week. Mark my words. We will have waffles. Probably not great waffles. Probably very mediocre waffles.
Yeah.
Eggos.
Eggos?
Eggos. There's a
I mean, those
microwave
are pretty
right there.
cheap. Yeah, they've got the microwave. We could do it.
We could.
Cook up some waffles.
We
eat 'em
could
for-
waffle.
Yeah.
All right, guys. What do we want to see next?
Yeah, what do we want to see?
I'm gonna vote for Affinity Pod.
Yeah, I know you are.
For those of you who didn't hear, ooh, NW Robinson's exclamation point pancakes. Can we get pancakes after this?
Maybe. I'll think about it. Maybe. I know you give me the look.
What's
You're
the
giving
fear
me
in
the
your
pancake
you
look.
you have fear. What's the pancake look? Can I get the stream the pancake look?
Giving me the pancake look. No, it was.
Is it kind of pouty?
No, it's more of like a sad, depressed. Give me pancakes. Yeah, there you go. That's
it?
That's the pancake look.
That's the pancake.
All right, we got an Affinity Pod, the Rack. Somebody wants to see Blue Moon. Somebody wants to see Enchantments again. No, never.
I'm seeing
Not
Affinity
again.
Pod. I want to see Affinity Pod for
All
sure.
right, well, we've got the Rack, Affinity Pod. What else? What else do you guys want to see? There is no 7-land Belcher. I'm sorry.
I want the next. Crimson Viper says he wants the next 2 matches to be over in 30 minutes. We all do, my friend.
Well, we'll just put Burn on.
Burn.
Burn versus Mill.
Burn versus that would be.
That would probably be over pretty
I don't
quick.
think Mill has a way to deal with that.
No.
We also have Soul Sisters, Black-White Tokens, 2 different rack decks, Pod, Infect, regular Affinity. Shuzo asks, what is this Affinity Pod? So, on the
he's
way
got
back
this.
from SCG Columbus, I was with I was with this guy, Paul, and we were in the lobby of the hotel, and I had just built Affinity, and we were talking about like cheap Affinity, where you have Frogmite, Mirror Enforcer, and I guess I shouldn't just say cheap Affinity, because it's a list that some people still run. I've seen it. It's somewhat popular in Europe, actually. It populated a lot of the top 32.
Yes.
Of
Anyways,
GP
go
Madrid.
on.
So, I facetiously said, "Hey, what about
Putting some pod in
I
there.
said pod is an artifact, right, guys?"
Yeah.
And then someone said, "Wait, what's the converted mana cost of Mirror Enforcer?" And then we realized you could pod a Mirror Enforcer into Gristlebrand.
Yeah.
And from there, we just went nuts. And for the entire 8-hour car ride back, we concepted this deck. Actually, Paul fell asleep like the first hour, and then it was just me and Sherwin awake. And we kind of just talked about just regular, like, quotidian, humdrum, boring stuff. And then we watched the pulsating red lights on the windmills. It's really cool. The Midwest is so boring, guys.
It is very
Driving
boring.
through it, it's,
Yeah, it's not fun.
it's-
It's a lot of corn.
it's almost as bad as the Enchantment Mirror.
Almost.
Driving through the Midwest.
It's pretty close. Bertha says that love your hat.
Do you know who Bertha is?
I think so.
Who is it?
Your mom.
It's my mom. That's my mommy. She made this
I knew
hat.
it.
She makes all my hats.
Yes, pod is in Birthing Pod, which is
Oh,
not
yeah.
banned yet. It'll be banned Friday, which is why we've got some pod decks here tonight.
This is the last chance for Affinity Pod.
Yeah, this is it.
To
This
make
is
its
it.
mark
We've
on
got
Modern.
our Affinity Pod coming in. It's gonna win like the everything.
I hope
tonight.
Paul put some of the cards we were talking about. I'll show you guys. So obviously you guys know Gristlebrand. I'm gonna pull him up on the Gatherer.
Yeah,
so-
let's see some.
So
Gristle.
we'll do the ladder. So Mirror Enforcer.
All right, yeah. There's your Mirror Enforcer.
So he costs 7.
Yep.
He goes into Gristlebrand.
And then you pod him into the Gristle,
yeah, pot him into
That's
Gristlebrand, and then
nasty.
Frogmite.
and then you got your Frogmite. Oh.
He costs 4, so he gets potted into
The
let me see.
Baneslayer Angel.
Baneslayer
Nice.
Angel,
Yeah,
or I believe it's this one.
or the Borgarden.
No. Bogarden Hellkite is for an alternative for the Mirror
For
Enforcer.
for the Mirror Enforcer. I see.
Yeah. And then there was another. There's Uva. There's another Hellkite. What's the dragon, guys? It's 5 converted mana cost. It's red. It's super cool.
I don't know.
It does things. It has wings. It breathes fire.
Oh, really?
It's angry.
Are you talking about a dragon right now?
Yeah. And my mom says we could be related.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't think
I'm
so.
gonna give you pancake eyes.
Don't give me the pancake eyes. I don't want that. Don't give me pancake eyes.
I want pancakes so
Sick of
badly.
your pancake
I'm
eyes,
so hungry. I have
Sick of
not
it.
eaten all day. and then drinking Monster, that just exacerbates.
All right, we're gonna try and get the Affinity pod on. I'm gonna go ask if we can get Paul on screen.
What? Did my wrist? It went limp? What man card? You can't confine masculinity to some kind of card. Oh, by the way, it was really funny. So I was setting up the stream, and one of the workers here, I was like, oh, I don't want to get in your way or anything. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, everything's so messy by the router. Let me move that. We're hoarders here, ha ha ha. And she was like, I'm like, well, I mean, you know, everyone is, but you know, you gotta hold on to things. And she was like, yeah, but you know, most of it's just useless cardboard. And then we're like, well, I mean, everything here is cardboard. Crimson Viper just pulled my man card. Well, that's it, guys. I lost my gender, so I really don't know how to move on from this point. So thanks for that, Crimson Viper. Thanks, chat, for just taking my man card. That's horrible. And I hope you guys feel good about yourselves. I really do. I hope you do. But yeah, Affinity Pod. Oh my God. Crimson Viper says I can have my man card back when I do something that Ron from Parks and Recreation does. Let me think of the most manly thing I've ever done. I don't know. I've probably punched a hole in a wall before. I used to do MMA, actually. You can ask my mom, Bertha1969. When I was in high school, all I did was lift weights and punch people. I was a very violent child. Bertha, tell them. Tell them what I did. Tell them all the very manly things I did. I had a beard when I was 12. And then someone took my man card, and the beard just fell off, and I haven't been able to grow one since. // thank you. Thank you for sending me. He's sending me a new man card. He says it's in the mail, so suck on that, guys. Brand new flashy man card in the mail. Eat it. Oh, by the way, let me show you guys the raffles for today. This is the Thrun. As you can see, he is Japanese. And here's the Korean Mood Vault. Another beautiful card. And we'll be raffling those off separately. See, Bertha says I was a beast. But, I don't know. I would rather be an emotional, intellectual being than a mere beast.
We'll see Paul.
We'll see Paul. We are seeing Affinity Pod. They pulled my man card.
What is your name card?
My man card.
Your man card? What is your man
my
card?
My masculinity.
Oh,
yeah,
we're talking about
Bertha, tell him what I did. I was insane. She was dating a guy who was on the Olympic pancration team, and I used to train with him in his basement, and we'd punch each other in the face, and then we'd lift weights, and then I quit because my teacher, like the guy who was teaching me jujitsu, he was this huge dude. He was like 250 pounds, and he flipped out one day. He was the nicest guy, and then he just flipped on us, and he tried to kill us, basically. Oh. Like, while we were fighting. You know, like, I mean, I was 150 pounds, and we were just, like, grappling and stuff, and he was really cool about showing me techniques and all that, and then one day he just lost his shit, and he just went all out on us. Oh, wow. And he tried to snap my arm in half and kill me, so I was like, I'm done with this. I'm done.
By the way, I noticed our hair flips go the same way. You see that?
That means we should get pancakes later.
No, that's not what it means. We're not getting pancakes later, man. I don't know. You'll have to convince me.
Chat.
In other ways.
if everyone believes, and everyone types !pancakes, Spriggs and I will be able to get pancakes later.
I didn't.
Please
agree
do
to
it.
that.
Please do
it.
it.
I did not.
It's an implicit agreement when you're on stream.
By
the way, we should put our names up. We didn't do that.
Look, I did it already, man.
Oh, you did it already.
Look at that. I'm on top of shit.
That saved a lot of time. Like, we're probably gonna have a lot of time after this to get pancakes. Oh, Crimson Viper gave my man card back. Yeah, see, I've been there, Crimson Viper. I've been in the hyper masculinity area of existence. Well, that's weird. Like, how I go around your arm makes this whole thing look three-dimensional.
It's not, though. We're two-dimensional people.
I totally butchered this anecdote. I was trying to tell the story of how I was in the card sorting room, which is just full of magic cards. Yep. And I was trying to get the Ethernet cable in the router, and the girl was like apologizing. She was like, "Oh, sorry, you can just move all the crap up there. Right. We have so much useless cardboard." Yep. And I was like, magic. That joke's never gonna go over. I'm done with that joke.
No, I see where you were going with it.
I guess it wasn't that. Look at all those pancakes.
That is a lot of pancakes.
Look at all those. Look at all those.
I don't know.
Shuzo even said, "Please." We
are not on acid, Crimson.
God. Someone said Pan Clark's. Pan.
Pan Clark's. I
wonder-
don't know what Pan Clark's
Does
are.
he know we're in Chicago? Because there's Clark's.
We could go to Clark's and have pancakes.
We could, and we will dedicate that to who said that? Captain Kit Kat.
Yep, it'll be all for you, Captain Kit Kat.
I'll ask them to write your name and whipped cream on the pancakes.
Yeah. Could you please write Captain Kit Kat on this, please?
And just CPT, KIT, KAT.
Yeah.
And be snappy about it. That's what men do in restaurants,
Snappy
right?
about it.
Snap at the waiter. Excusez-moi, ma'am.
Not like that, though.
Yeah, they do.
That's not manly.
That's a confused man.
That's a confused man.
He doesn't know what his
But manly
heritage
men
is.
are not confused.
He doesn't know what his
They
accent
know what
is,
they
so he's
want.
just.
They got it. But you're like that?
No shoes, not pancakes made with Clark bars. It's a place called Clark's.
It's a place called Clark's.
There's a street in Chicago called
Yeah,
Clark's.
it's a famous Chicago restaurant, actually.
I don't really know. I guess it's famous.
Pretty,
it's not that. It's okay.
It's like
not
a
that
Chicago.
good.
It's a Chicago classic. That's
It's
what
a
it is.
classic, but
Like
it's like-
anybody who lives in Chicago, they're gonna know what Clark's
I mean,
is.
McDonald's
It's
was
like
a
Clark's.
classic at
Oh,
one
hey,
point,
Clark's.
so-
Yeah.
Are they setting up the next match? Jeez. They said they're gonna get Affinity Pod for us.
Yeah, we're gonna get Affinity Pod.
We don't know
See
who he's
Paul.
against yet.
No, but they're gonna actually bring in the list for us this time.
Blazing can ask, is this tournament with the updated ban list?
No.
No, that starts Friday.
Yeah, that starts Friday, which is why we have pod decks here.
Get your pod in while you can.
However, we have no
So,
Delver,
quick update.
which is nice.
Yes.
So Paul Green's playing one of the Enchantress seeds.
We are going to see Affinity Pod against one of the Enchantress decks.
He's playing Nathan Mullen.
Sweet revenge.
Okay.
This-
All right. Well,
Sweet
do you guys want to see
revenge.
the enchant deck versus
Get wrecked
versus
by
the
Affinity Pod?
Do you want to see that, or do you guys just not want to see any more enchantments? Are you done with that?
I think it's Affinity Pod. Did Affinity Pod win the first match?
Paul Green?
Yeah. No.
No.
Oh man. Paul's letting us down.
What do you
already.
guys think? Come on, we need to hear from you.
They don't think anything.
I think Paul
Spriggs?
Green is on that.
No. All right. They said different
on
deck.
Delver.
Okay. Let's.
Paul? No, Paul Green's the one on Affinity Pod. On Pot.
He got wrecked by Throne the Last Troll.
Oh.
Like blue decks could run by.
Oh, okay. So maybe he was lying.
Yeah.
I think he was lying. Okay. How about
Or he's playing two different decks in my
let's
tournament
bring
that I
in let's bring in Blue Moon then.
Do you guys want to see Blue Moon? Because Paul might be trolling us because he knows I'm here.
Yeah.
And that hurts.
Yeah. Let's
hurts a lot.
let's go with Blue Moon. So that is Tim.
Sherwin, the judge for the night, just told
That's
us that he
Tim
thinks Pod
White.
is being a bit, or Paul is being a bit duplicitous about that pod.
That's Tim White versus. So that will be Blue Moon versus Infect. Let's do that.
That sounds interesting.
Tim Williams.
Yeah. Tim White versus Matt.
Dawson.
Yes.
Does everyone remember Blue Moon? Li Shi Tian, I think, was the guy who started it.
Oh really?
And it's a really weird control deck that it screws with your resources, specifically mana.
Oh yeah.
It centers around Blood Moon. So it's like, and he played it like it was Kung Fu. Like he would be like sticking things on, he'd be like spreading seas, bah, and he'd like tap it, be like Blue Moon. It was like Jackie Chan doing Wing Chun. It was
Wow.
crazy.
Wow, that's racist of you.
It's not racist of me
dare
at
you.
all. No matter what his race is, no matter what your race is, no, that's racist thinking that only Asian people can do Kung Fu.
All right, man. You're a racist though.
But really, it was like Jackie Chan on Wing Chun. It was so cool. And Shuzo, I know you wanted to see the pod. We have to make sure Paul Green is actually playing that. Like, I'll probably go check next round, and then I don't know.
Hey, scoot over.
And then we'll make sure he's not an enchant. No.
Scoot, please.
Okay.
You're like kicking me out. It's like you just wanna take over.
It's like I just want to get pancakes
It's
after
like you
this. I
just
mean,
want
that's
pancakes right
really
now.
all
That's
I want
what
to
it
do. But
is. I'm excited to see the Infect.
I don't wanna
All right,
get
so
pancakes.
let's see who is where.
let's. That guy's got green sleeves. He's probably Infect. I'm gonna call it right now. That guy's green
Okay,
sleeves. He's
all right,
Infect.
we'll find out. We'll see.
He's totally Infect. That guy's
In
got
the meantime, let's do the life totals. 2020.
2020. Until watch, there's gonna be turn 1 Nyx Fleece Ram, and we're all just gonna stick a gun in our mouths.
Yeah, that would be sad.
20. Oh, and we got the infect counters up there now.
Yeah, which is gonna be perfect.
How useful.
Yep, they're gonna start the timer right now because they just started it, and it's already up. And
Here. So it goes in the little toolbar. And then I had to modify that, but...
And let's do it, yeah.
Boom, we got time, guys. Gordo329 asked, when are we raffling? Let's do one after this round.
Yeah.
And then one after round 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Fangs of Fury says he will get pancakes with me after this.
Well...
New best friend moving in.
I see. I see how it is. Fine.
Boom.
Fangs of Fury.
Okay, let's see. Right is Blue Moon. I see his sideboard. I see his sideboard. So what's his name?
Blue Moon is Tim White. We totally lost the...
Who's the Infect guy?
Infect is Matt. I'm going to go grab that because...
You know, that's
He just ran away with it.
He just ran away. Right player, and we decided that was Blue Moon. Blue Moon. Crimson Viper, it almost looked like he said, don't forget names and deck titties. Well, that was a funny typo. Does anyone else want to get pancakes after this? I'm seriously so hungry. Alright, so we know that's not Nathan Mullen. And I totally called it, by the way. The dude on green sleeves is playing Infect. I totally called that. Did I call it or what? With the green sleeves.
White? White spelled like white?
That's
no,
the...
Like white.
That's
White.
the
Color,
Infect
color
player?
white? Yeah, that's Infect.
I think you mean...
No. Blue Moon is Tim White. I'm sorry.
I love how you're like
That
chiding
is
me.
Matt-
No.
Matt Dawson.
Matt Dawson.
D-A-W-S-O-N. Yep. And then Blue Moon is the Tim.
Tim White?
Tim.
The Tim. Alright.
There we go. We got it going. So he
And he
played a Misty Rainforest, cracked it, and
Search for
played
Tomorrow.
his Search for Tomorrow, yeah.
Alright. That is not his life total. That is his name. Boom. 19.
Beautiful.
Okay, let me...
All right, and then I saw a Chandra. No, that's a Blood Moon. And wait a minute. Maybe we got this backwards. Are you sure that this is
We totally got that
Infect?
backwards.
Because I saw the Blood Moon on the other side.
We totally got this backwards.
Switch that. Switch it. Switch it.
Oh my god. Okay, you pay attention. Start
Actually,
writing.
you know what? I'm gonna switch it. You talk to the people. You make them love.
I will talk to the people. Okay, so we see it is going to be green-blue Infect, and left player is at 19 right now. Alright. And Viking Milo says he doesn't usually spend too much money on Magic, so he has no fetch lands. Well, fetch lands suck. As you can see right now, both players are at 19 because of fetch lands, so... Alright. That is his deck name. Viking Milo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Glad to have you here.
Infect.
And what is his name?
Matt Dawson.
Matt Dawson.
Correct? Yeah, I think so.
He is not Infect. They lied to us. Why does he have a Search for Tomorrow?
He told
And
me he was Infect.
He has a Cryptic command
This
in his
isn't
hand.
this isn't Infect. This is
Scapeshift, for
this is
sure.
Scapeshift.
Search for
People
Tomorrow.
are lying to
Cryptic
us.
command.
I am furious.
Furious?
Furious. This is Scapeshift.
Maybe the guy who was on Scapeshift, who moved to Burn,
Oh, maybe
gave
he
this guy-
gave this guy Scapeshift, and that's what happened.
that is not beyond the realm of possibility.
DevClock asks, what's going on? So we've got Blue Moon on the left and Scapeshift on the right, and that, to me, sounds like Blue Moon has the upper hand, because Blue Moon is going to put that Blood Moon down and screw with Scapeshift's Valakut, which makes it so that Scapeshift just can't do much.
Fossipus, thanks for the follow. Glad to have you here. Miller D333, thank you for the follow. Glad to have you here as well. Welcome to the community, guys. Hit us up in chat. Talk to us. We're very friendly. DevClock says, hey guys, what's going on? Not much, just recovering from an Enchantress mirror match.
Yeah, that was brutal.
We see a Vendilion click.
Come down, and
Presumably.
He targets
Tim.
So we're going to see what he's got. There's the Blood Moon. There's 2 lightning bolts.
Now, from this, would you assume that this player is playing Blue Moon? Just because they have Blood Moon's main board?
Yeah, I think so. I think
if I saw the other cards in that hand, I would just think he's some iteration, some blue-red, maybe like just control, because you have the Flooded Strand there for white.
If he was just straight red, I would have thought he was Scred red, but he's not. He's got his blue in there, so he's Blue Moon.
Yeah. I mean,
that's literally why Blue Moon is called Blue Moon, because it's They play the Blood Moon, and then they play blue spells.
And we see that Blood Moon leaving.
Yeah, Blue Moon goes... Blood Moon
Blood
goes
Moon?
away.
Bergmer? 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 Oh, last week we were trying to pronounce Torpor Orb?
Torpor.
We just call it Torpor
Turpitor?
Orb.
Yeah, but yeah, it was Angel's Enchantment's mirror match.
Swings
and
in
it was
full 3.
Absolutely dreadful.
And he is actually at 16.
Yes, and that
Oh wait,
would
before
be-
damage. So he's at 19.
Yes.
I think that was a something.
That was a something.
Something lightning.
Yeah, it was like a magma spray type deal. I don't know,
Fork?
but not.
Is that
magma
fork
spray.
lightning?
That's fork lightning.
fork
That's
lightning.
totally fork lightning.
You only need one to take one.
It is Bread
It's
Moon.
Bread Moon.
We're playing.
Yes,
playing Bread
Cynacious,
Moon
this
right
is
now.
Bread Moon. Okay, so that happened before damage. They're both at 19 off their fetches.
Yes, sir.
Let's move this over here so it does not interfere with the stream anymore. Okay. And
Yeah, he's searching up again, so he's gonna go down to 18.
and noticeably, I'm pretty sure the Ziggs burst lightning. Thank you, the Ziggs. That was a
It was
burst lightning, not a
Okay.
fork lightning.
Yeah, you're right. Fork lightning is.
Let's pull this up, and noticeably, Matt is grabbing a lot of basics after seeing that Blood Moon.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and we did see the Cryptic Command in hand. Looks like he has the mana to cast that. Right, it's 2 blue.
It is 3 blue
3
and
blue?
1 colorless.
So he has it now. I was for some reason thinking the Blood Moon was already down, but he totally has it. There you go. That's burst lightning. 2 damage to target creature. So
Did he just draw? I think that was a Gifts Ungiven. So he's playing Gifts Ungiven.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has any kind of.
Yeah, you're right. Forked lightning isn't even modern legal. I'm sorry, Ziggs. I failed
We
you.
don't have to apologize for my mistake.
Well, it was both of our mistake.
Well, it was me. It's mostly me.
You can't just take all of the mistake to yourself.
I'll take the
There's
fall
a
for that if you give me
electrolyze.
pancakes.
So that's 2 damage straight to Tim's face.
Getting him closer in range of Scapeshift's Valakut kill. Passes the turn. See if we see anything end step.
It looks like we're going to get a Gifts
Gifts
Ungiven.
Ungiven. I really want to see what he grabs off of this.
I think Matt might just go Cryptic that. Yeah, he's thinking about it.
No, don't do it, Matt. I want to see what he gets. He has 2 Cryptic Commands.
I think he's thinking about it too.
And did I see a
Because he might-
Snapcaster as well?
Because if he lets the gifts resolve, then we'll see. He'll be able to see what Tim grabs, and then he'll be able to counter it.
And Phil, okay, he's at 16. He shot turn 1.
Yes.
Matt. Thank you. I thought he did that on end step. All right, and the Ziggs is a hater now because I made a mistake. You would have been a hater a lot earlier, man. if you
Dr.
said-
Derp was a secret hater.
Oh God! All the
Now
haters
he's-
coming to
now he's
light.
a real-
I can't
oh my
handle
God.
this. Everyone's a hater now. I don't know what to do, Spriggs.
They've just been watching to hate on us.
Oh God, they've been
This
hating
whole time.
The whole time they've been hating me. And the
but he
Gifts Ungiven
Cryptic-
is gone.
Yeah, that was probably the best move. I wouldn't want him to go grab
And he
things.
draws a lightning bolt off of that as well. All right. And Dominic Bagoni says he just learned Fork Lightning was a card, and he was just thinking of the Hearthstone card. I do play Hearthstone.
I know you do.
Built-
I played a little bit of it.
I built Murlocs, and I was up at 2 a.m. I was like, why did I spend all of my crafting material on Murlocs? What am I doing with my
He-
life?
Drew another Cryptic Command. Matt's just got Cryptics up the butt right now.
Okay. I'm
He,
sure they're in his hand, not his butt.
well, they could be
Viking
both.
Milo, thank you for not being a hater. I appreciate
Tim
that.
goes to fetch. So he's at 16.
Look at you updating life totals.
I know.
Good job.
So good.
I feel like I'm just really proud
Out
of you.
comes a tap Steam Vents.
I want to see another Gifts Ungiven because I really want to know what he grabs off of that. Of course, he can grab the Blood Moon, but I feel like if you have Gifts Ungiven, you might have something scarier in there.
Yes, one of our raffles will be at the end of this round. Razor Verge.
Yeah, let us guys let us know if you want us to do the Thrun or the Mutavault first.
Yeah, we'll do only one of them, and then at the end of
The night.
we'll do
Round
the
4.
second one. Yeah. Something tells me that's not Matt Dawson. No, that is Matt Dawson.
What?
Oh, you know what? I think there are 2 Matts.
There are 2 Matts.
There are 2 Matts.
Okay.
I'd never actually got to talk to that Matt, so
Okay.
I thought it was a different Matt.
Okay. Well, that's fair. That's fair. That's totally fair. The Ziggs is no longer a hater. That was super easy. And it looks like people are asking for the Muda Vault first. Yeah. And by the way, guys, for the giveaway, gotta be followed. That's it. You should probably follow anyway because this is awesome.
It's awesome. Like this is
awesome.
The best thing ever.
I mean, we are the guys who brought you the Enchantress Mirror match.
Yeah.
Never forget that, and don't talk about it outside of this, please.
Don't act like you didn't enjoy it. Just a little bit. But don't talk about it anymore.
Let's do a poll. We're gonna do a poll. Muda Vault or Thrune.
Yep, there you go. So here comes a poll.
Dominic Bigoni, thanks for the follow. Glad to have you here. And Dr. Derp is gonna unfollow, so cool. He's not. This dude never leaves. He's been around forever. Okay, I think. All right, guys. As always, we super appreciate when you guys help us stay on top of life totals, all that. We try to be super interactive with you, so sometimes we miss things, and sometimes I'm just stupid, so I don't know what happens.
We got a Sakura Tri-Builder who came out, and Tim is going to go search for another land with his Fuzz Strand. Both of these decks seem to be very mana-heavy right now.
Yes. And we have not seen... Oh, and by the way, guys, I capitalized it, so you have to capitalize it. ! Vote Thrune or Muda Vault. It's a Korean Muda Vault from M14.
Yes.
That's what it is, my friends. It's not a promo Muda Vault. I am sorry, the Ziggs.
It is an alpha Muda Vault.
Fangs of Fury, thanks for the follow, dude. Glad to have you here. Keep talking to us in chat. Yeah, guys, capitalize it. Capitalize it, or it won't take the vote. There you go. See, Mubot's grabbing them votes. What kind of islands are those? I mean, I know they're regular islands, but the art...
I don't know. I don't know what they're from.
They look somewhat...
They're very
almost,
pretty,
though. They almost look snow-covered. The promo Muda Vault is $700, the Ziggs let us know. Well, hell. Well, hell. I don't think you have to capitalize the vote here. I'll give you guys an example, and you can just copy and paste.
Or you can just scroll back up to the poll and copy and paste as well.
Balance that like this. So I just balanced it out.
There you go.
I have no idea what Eldest just exclamation pointed. Mute so toots.
Mute so toots.
Mute so toots. Well, hell. I have no idea what that means.
All right,
Perhaps he will explain it.
It looks like a whole lot of nothing is happening.
Swings
so
in
far.
with the Sakura Tri-Builder.
We're gonna get some Sakura Tribe beats in there.
What's his power at?
1. So he's just gonna go down 1.
This is about as fun as watching Deceiver Exarch beat down.
Oh yeah, that's great too.
Swinging for 1. Swinging for 1. Swinging for 1. Dominic Bigoni let us know that Tim's lands are Cold Snap snow-covered islands. See, I told you they were snow-covered.
Oh, they are snow-covered.
You didn't even believe me. Fable Fafa confirmed that they are snow-covered emphatically with an exclamation point.
Yes.
Boom.
And there's the Blood Moon.
We see a Blood Moon, but
Matt's got those 2 cryptics.
Counter magic in hand.
Yeah, I don't think that Blood Moon's going to survive.
No. He doesn't want that out there.
I think he's going to remand it first? No, he's like, no, screw it. We're just going straight
Phil
out.
likes how I pronounce Moot Vault. Muda Vault.
Yep.
Muda.
He's going to cryptic it? Yeah, if I was him, I'd probably cryptic that. It's gone.
Because he has another cryptic command in hand as well.
Yeah.
And
Save
draw a
those
card
cryptics
after
for the
that.
ones.
And I think he grabbed a Search for Tomorrow off the top.
Yep, that was another Search for Tomorrow. So
Muda Vault. Muda.
Mutalisk.
Croanth, thanks for the follow, dude. Glad to have you here. Hit us up in chat. We're friendly. Except when it's an Enchantress Mirror and we're all hungry and...
Yeah, then it's not fun.
Zig said how you pronounce it is a Muda point. Moot point.
I get it. That was good. That was a good one.
That was good, dude. And we see the Search for Tomorrow. And
what's he gonna grab? I think at this point he grabs the Valakut. If he had, no, just another island.
Just another island.
I actually did not see any Valakuts when he was searching through his deck. I don't. What is this deck? It's got to be Scapeshift. I'm just so confused.
Maybe he has. I mean, how many times has Valakut been printed?
Once.
Just perhaps.
Only
okay,
once.
So it only has one form of art. So wow, we just didn't. Dr. Derp, I didn't even see you refollow. I'll thank you now. Thank you for refollowing Dr. Derp for the millionth freaking time. The guy does it every day. He just sits at home and he follows and unfollows. All right. Oh right,
there it
he
is.
he can only grab basics.
Yeah, that I know he can only grab basics, but I just didn't see the Valakut, but on that time when he was searching, I saw it.
Cool.
So he's got.
And Phil let us know that he does have Scapeshift in hand.
Oh, he does. Wow.
He got a sneak attack. Oh
So
yeah, I
just-
see it there, sandwiched between a cryptic
He's
command
just building
and
up
something
his
else.
lands until he's got enough to just kill Tim in one swoop.
One swoop.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's so much of a swoop. I would.
Tim only has the remand in hand, I think. So
Mhm.
that's not enough to stop the Scapeshift.
No.
I think Matt is actually going to go for it right here. I think he's got enough.
Oh, and the Ziggs, thank you for the refollow. I caught that one.
And if he needs to, he can counter any counterspell Tim has because he's got those cryptic commands. Yeah, we're going to see. I think we're going to see the Scapeshift right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he's putting out the.
Let's see.
Yeah, he's tapping all of those lands so that after the Scapeshift, he can still counter any spells that are played.
Mm-hmm.
It just in case, but there goes the remand.
So floating the mana from all those?
Yeah, he's floating all that mana.
That's a lot of mana to float.
Matt's just gonna
where is
cryptic that remand because there's obviously Tim doesn't have anything else that's a counter
and he has a
spell.
backup Scapeshift. Man, Phil is he's got eagle eyes on these hands.
Yeah, it's
He's got a hand fetish. Perhaps that's sick.
Oh wait, I just saw. Oh wow, this might get interesting. Tim is gonna go play. Yep, there it is. I did not see that in his hand before, and he's gonna do the overload cost. So now everything's countered.
Every spell.
Everything's being countered.
Wowie. Oh. Viking Milo is.
He does have a backup
showing
shift, so
his,
it's gonna stop. He's gonna remand the Scapeshift in response.
And just bring it back to his hand.
Yep. But I don't think that buys Tim one turn though.
I don't think Tim has anything. Does he? He doesn't even have anything else in hand.
He doesn't have anything in hand. He's got a top deck like a boss right now. I don't know what he can top
What could he
deck
top
to save
deck?
himself here, but this is basically what it comes down to.
Yeah.
The counterflux was
and he
fantastic,
overloaded it,
but
so
yeah,
he got everything.
He went to draw. There was nothing, so they're going to game 2 now.
Yep.
Matt takes game 1.
Okay, give me a second. Scapeshift takes game 1. Ooh, it's so brutal to play against Scapeshift when they get in the rhythm and they're just one for one and you just countering everything you throw out.
Scapeshift can get brutal.
Okay. And let me see. Whew. Time left in round 2. And we have ample time left after game 1 because neither of these players are playing Enchantress.
Yep. I mean, it's still a pretty slow match considering it's Blue Moon versus Scapeshift, but it's not nearly as bad as our last one.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Go look at the poll.
Let's look at the poll?
Let's finish that poll up right now.
Let's close that poll. Yeah, I'm sure I want to close it. Don't you even ask me.
And then, what was it?
The heck?
That was the wrong poll, man.
Not even.
Go scroll down more. Scroll down. Oh wow.
No.
Oh, there it is.
What?
Whoa.
What?
We
What?
had a 50-50
50-50 tie, first person exclamation point, vote, whatever their thing
Yeah,
wins.
just
it's a 50-50. It's
first
50-50.
person.
Go.
First person.
Go.
Thrun
Go.
or Mutavault.
Croanth, say it now. We're
The
50-50.
poll already happened.
One of you is going to be the tiebreaker. Come on.
Guys.
Takes a little while for chat to catch up. It's on a delay.
Oh, there it is. It comes in.
Oh, it's Thrun.
I think Thrun wins it.
Who won it? It's Helio. Helio won it.
No, well, not actually the card, but
Yeah, you don't win the card, but yeah,
Thrun will be the first one.
Thrun will be the first one.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
That would be terrible if we did our raffles like
Yeah,
that.
it'd be
First
like-
one to type and go. Oh,
Let's close that since we're good now.
Okay.
All right, so we're seeing some sideboards go on. What do you guys think are going to be sideboarded in?
I have no idea what is in Blue Moon's sideboard.
I don't honestly know either, but I think he's going to try and bring in more. I think we're going to see some counterspell wars. Or, yeah, he's not bringing in those Vidalcan shackles. That would be terrible.
Oh, wait, let me see. Let me go back up. Actually, Once and Forever King won it with Mutavault.
Oh, really?
He's 2 above Helio.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it's Mutavault.
It's
I'm
Mutavault,
sorry.
guys.
I'm sorry.
Mutavault.
Mutavault wins it. We're going to raffle the Mutavault off first right after this round.
I think I'm going to pass out pretty soon, so.
No, you're going to be fine.
Dude, I haven't eaten in a long time.
You can feed off of my energy and
Last
life
thing I
force.
had was like I just took some roasted chicken and I put it in a wrap and then I rolled it up and I put it in my mouth.
That's good. That's
that was
food.
about it.
That'll do
It was
stuff
food,
for
but
you.
it's not. I don't know.
It's sustenance.
It's sustenance, barely.
I don't know if it's enough, but keep it up, man. I believe in you.
Keep up the eating, dude.
Yeah. Scapeshift is a very strong deck, and I think it only got stronger with those bans that we saw. Scapeshift was still doing work while the Dig Through Time and the Treasure Cruise were around. Even when Pod was still around, it was still a very strong deck. But now that neither of those are gone, that takes away a super fast deck. Delver is not nearly as popular anymore.
No, it's going back down.
Obviously, Pod is just gone for good. So I think Scapeshift is going to be one of the best decks in Modern.
I'm not
now.
necessarily looking forward to that.
You're not looking forward to that?
No, I mean as Affinity, if I barf my hand game 1, and I mean they don't have a Pyroclasm.
It did play Dig, but it can live without the Dig.
It was around way before Dig 2, but I mean Dig helped. Dig
definitely helped, but I don't think it'll hurt too badly from losing the Dig.
No.
And we can see, I don't think Matt is playing any Dig Through Times. I mean, he is playing against Blue Moon, but man, his board state was fantastic.
Yeah. I don't know.
All the cards in his hand were exactly what he
I
wanted.
wonder if Tim has anything more aggressive in his sideboard.
I mean, we saw the Vidalcan Shackles, which aren't good. Oh, wow, that's a Blood Moon first hand. But
I don't
only
see a
one
lot
land.
of land.
I don't think he's going to keep that.
That is an insta-mole. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I hate that. You have the one card you need, but none of the mana you need.
Right. I personally have never seen Scapeshift versus BGX, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know if it's that great, especially with all the hand disruption, but I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. Obviously, Jund and Junk are going to come back in a big way.
Not necessarily looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to that because Tron just eats both of those decks.
I mean, I'm gonna have to relearn all the matchups. You know, I haven't been playing Affinity for very long.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't think I have a very great matchups, especially against Jund. Not that great. Abrupt Decay is also not my friend, nor is Maelstrom Pulse from Black Green X.
Yep.
Oh, and Cook the Fourth is asking who's going to be at SCG DC. If I were in the area, I would totally go.
Yeah, we won't be there, but glad to know you'll be wearing a blue shirt.
Cool. You gonna be playing Blue Moon?
Yeah, you gotta play Blue Moon if you're wearing a blue shirt.
Yeah. And it looks like we neglected to mention that Matt did keep his opening 7.
Yes. So Tim is on the play. He plays the Polluted Delta, passes the turn.
Doesn't crack it end step.
Nope. Matt plays the...
Now he cracks it.
Oh, yeah, there's the crack.
Presumably going to shock in. Gibbism says that he needs to pick up a Gristlebrand if he decides to go all in on his Reanimator package. You should have been at the last... Or GP Omaha. Freaking, what am I thinking of? Oh, they gave away foil promo Gristlebrands.
Yes.
Great. I'm holding on to that until it goes up to $1 bajillion.
Very upset that I missed that, but yeah.
I'm glad you weren't there.
Oh.
Wearing the blue shirt means judging. Yep. Well, that's I don't know. That's an MTG colloquialism that I'm not familiar with.
So what you're saying is you are going to be playing Blue Moon. That's what you're trying to tell me.
That's what he means. Wearing the blue shirt equals judging equals playing the Blue Moon.
Yes.
Is what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
That's half the equation.
At least that's what I got from it.
Yeah, that's just half the equation. We get what you're trying to say, Cook the Fourth.
Here comes the Sulfur Falls. It looks like, yeah, Tim's got a lot of counter spells in hand now. He's got the Mana Leak, 2 Remands. Can't really see what the other cards are, but he's ready with those counters. He's not gonna he's gonna do his best to keep Matt off of that Scapeshift as long as he can.
Shocks in that Steam Vents.
He's definitely gonna try and protect his Blood Moon too.
Absolutely.
But
and we did not see a Blood Moon stick. We didn't see a Blood Moon make it to the board.
He does not have a Blood Moon in hand though, so that is his biggest problem.
We see another snowy looking island. And Cook the Fourth was making the point that they banned Pod because it was oppressive to the format. Spriggs and I have also been discussing how it hindered research and development.
Yeah,
and it restricted how they could print creatures.
Yeah,
or what kind of creatures they could print, specifically with
if
ETB
they
effects.
Yeah, anything with Enter the Battlefield effects or any stronger creature that they printed would immediately go into Pod, and then Pod would just continually get stronger and stronger and stronger until it was just a force that nobody could deal with.
Okay. Let's see. And we see a Sakura Tribe Elder going to get... Ooh.
It gets spell snared, yeah.
And Matt contemplating. No, he's just going to let that resolve.
Yeah, you don't want to remand a spell snare because he's just going to play it again for 1 mana. Doesn't look like he has as much counter magic in his hand as he did last game, which might serve to be a problem for Matt.
Okay, and I don't see what he drew off the top, but I believe is that a Boseiju?
Yeah, that would be a Boseiju.
To protect the Scapeshift?
I believe so.
And they play those main board, correct?
I think so, yeah.
And I think he just electrolyzes his face.
Yep, electrolyze to the face because he just wants to draw. He's looking for that Blood Moon. He needs it. Because now that he can't counter the Scapeshift, that's gonna be rough.
Yes. Boom. All right. Well, thank you, Cook the Fourth, for fielding questions.
Yes, thank you.
That's awesome. People seem pretty excited to have someone, as the kids are saying, wearing the blue shirt.
Yeah. We
in
got
chat, helping out, answering questions. And MJB answered my question. Boseiju is usually sideboard.
There we go. Tim.
Lightning bolt to the face.
Tim is just burning Matt out right now.
He's like, well, I am a very mediocre burn deck, so take that.
I mean, that is one of his win cons. He can just burn and burn and burn.
I see another lightning bolt.
He's got another lightning bolt.
Does he have Snapcasters?
He's got a click in hand. Which he can use to potentially take a Scapeshift out of Matt's hand.
Mm-hmm. He just passes the turn. See.
Yeah, because he can play all of his spells right now at instant speed, and that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna wait. He's gonna see if he needs to counter anything. If not, he's probably gonna play that click. And then, actually, I think he has enough to both play the click and the lightning bolt.
Oh my god. People are asking him ridiculous questions now.
Like, what is banding?
I cast Brain Freeze with Storm at some absurdly large number. My opponent has an Emrakul in his deck. This is turn 5 of extra turns. What?
Tim plays the click. Matt's contemplating remanding
Tons of mana open for a counterspell.
Yeah, but all he's got is the remand, so that's what he's gonna do. He's
just
gonna
sitting there like, which land should I tap for this?
And he draws a Sakura Tribe Elder off that. And then a lightning bolt to the face. Unless it gets remanded, no, he's not gonna do that. He's just gonna take it.
Maybe he was baiting out the counterspell so we could resolve that lightning bolt. He puts him down to 8.
Well, the more counterspells that Tim can get out of Matt's hand, the better.
Yes.
Because then, once he does get the Blood Moon out, there's nothing that Matt can do about that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see here. Got
so, tap 4 for the... what is that?
No clue.
I
cannot see from here. So if you guys want to help us out...
Do you guys know what card that is? Because I don't...
What did he just tap 4 for?
I do not know what that... Oh, I think he's tapping. He's tapping his lands out. Okay, it's... I think they're just not going to untap during his next untap step, or... Oh no, he's
Ooh, he
tapping them to
He
remand.
remands
Okay.
it. Let's see.
It's Giga Drowse. It's Giga Drowse. Yeah.
Cool. I have not seen that.
Yeah, tap target permanent. He's just trying to tap out his land so that Tim can't do anything. But Tim's gonna remand in response. Draw a card.
Let's see what he gets.
He gets another mana
So
leak.
we see how many lightning bolts does he cast? 2 lightning bolts.
Yeah, he's cast 2 lightning bolts.
So he needs to
and-
grab 2 more lightning bolts and find an extra 2 damage.
I mean, he's got a lot of mana leaks right now. He can. Oh, Matt's got Escape Shift in hand.
Oh my god. Fangs the Fury says, I'm attempting to build a Soraya the Falconer tiny leader deck, but I don't know what banding does. Ryan, please explain. No. No. You're on your own on that one. Ask Cook the Fourth. He knows. But I do play tiny leaders. Not really. I built a Farrakha deck for fun. I didn't do anything with Farrakha. I just turned it into Black-Green Infect. And Farrakha
Oh,
did
nice.
nothing. She just sat in the commander zone like, whatever.
Poor Farrakha.
Poor Farrakha. But a Black-Green Enchantment deck with Farrakha would be cool.
Tim top decks a land. Gonna play it tapped and then pass the turn. Yep, he's gonna be playing very
And we're about to get ready for the Sakura Tribe Elder beatdown.
yeah, we're gonna see some Sakura Tribe Elder beats.
Mm-mm-mm.
There it goes. Oh no, he's just gonna sack it for a land. He's getting ready for that Scape Shift, which he can cast without uncounterable. Yeah.
The Ziggs recommend that I replace Farrakha with Glissa. Yeah, I was looking. Like it was my friend and I. It was when the format like first started. I don't know, catching fire. People started talking about it, and we said, "Hey, let's do a Battle of the Gods: Thassa versus Farrakha." And then we both did just really mean things. I went and
I heard that he was meaner though.
he was meaner, like because I was like, "Hey, dude, let's just have fun," and he was like, "No, no, I'm just gonna do everything that's cool." And we do see the dig through time. We see him exile.
Oh, he
those
does
cards to
have the
cast
dig
it.
through time in his deck. Okay, never mind. Wow. All right. I wonder what he's digging for though.
Do we want to play some sad music for this? Oh, it's remanded.
Oh, he remands the dig.
And
Nice.
goodbye graveyard.
Yeah, he doesn't have that in his graveyard now. It's all gone.
He could hardcast it.
He could hardcast it.
I mean,
he's
that's
not. He's
puts him
gonna
in a vulnerable
Scape Shift.
position.
He's gonna Scape Shift with Beseju so that
Oh,
it
I
can't
bet-
be countered.
So he had the dig through time and the scape shift in hand. Tim, not incorrectly, I mean, from his perspective, was like, okay, he's searching for the scape shift.
Right.
So he remands the dig through time, but it was just a bait.
Yeah. I mean, regardless, the Beseju's there, so he can't counter it regardless.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And Matt has a second Scape Shift now. He's got 2.
I don't really see any outs for Tim at this point, and he never drew another Blood Moon. Poor man.
Yeah.
And yeah, the game is pretty much over at this point.
I think so.
Let's see, he's going to.
Oh, what is that?
I have no idea. And
Oh,
it's
he's
gonna be
gonna-
Is it Charm?
yeah,
and
he-
there we
he
go.
counters
Scape
it
Shift
regardless.
wins. Scape Shift wins it 2-0. And I'm gonna go see if we can get into the match on camera because we've got 16 minutes left in the round.
All right, you can do that, and then if not, we're just gonna raffle, right? All right. Oh, it's Shadow of Doubt. I'm gonna bring that up real quick. Shadow of Doubt. There it is. Players can't search. Yeah, that would have stopped it, but he is a charm. Pro is a charm right there. All right, so we got Scape Shift went 0-2. What do you guys want to see if we can get in a couple decks for our last game? What do you guys want to see? We got 15 minutes. We'll probably get something. By the way, Prox Instinct. I don't know how to say that. Prox Instinct. I don't know. Thank you for following, though. Glad to have you here. What do you guys want to see? Affinity Pod was named. I will ask Paul if he is actually on Affinity Pod because there was something about him getting his butt beat by a Thrun, which should not happen in said deck. With the said deck, I mean the Affinity Pod. I want to see that Gristlebrand come out though. I'll see if I can get Ryan to bring them out. I gotta update these though real quick. We've got 20. Pro X Instinct. Okay, thank you for helping me out there, man. We'll try to get, if we can't get Affinity Pod for the last game, we'll try and get Affinity Pod for next match. We'll have to double check that he actually is playing Affinity Pod.
He is not.
He isn't? He was a liar?
He is not. Put me on booth right now. I gotta say some angry things.
Alright, let's move to the booth.
This angry face. He is not. He did that specifically to troll me.
How dare he?
Because we conceptualized that deck together.
What
Oh,
is
sorry.
he on?
Did we prox instinct?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's Pro X Instinct.
Pro X Instinct. Okay, well,
Yeah.
thank you for following. I'm glad to have you here. Affinity Pod is not here. He's playing Delver.
Yeah, Delver.
That's like the
I thought we
worst lie of all time.
I thought he didn't. He just ruined everything for me. I thought we weren't gonna have Delver today.
And Deadly X Sin says hi with like 7 eyes.
Hi, Becca.
Hi. How you doing? Gordo, that was my angry face. This is the pancake face.
Yeah, that's he wants.
But I'm like laughing, so I can't actually do it. Let me put
You
my
know,
foot
I'm
up.
starting to get hungry too. Those pancakes are starting to sound really good.
It worked, guys. You changed Spriggs' mind. He's gonna buy me. He's not gonna buy me pancakes. But we're gonna eat pancakes together.
We'll eat pancakes together. I'm thinking about it. I want one of those pop figurines out there. Have you seen those?
Why do you want one of those?
Because they're adorable. I
Didn't
got
you
one.
get one?
Yeah, I
Did
got a
Mommy give you
Chandra.
one?
Yeah, she got me one for Christmas, the Chandra, and now I'm sold on them. I need all of them.
That's right, Deadly X Sin. Listen to Gibbism. We know everything. We know all of your names. No, Dr. Derp is the one who knows everyone's name. He like friggin'
Yeah, Dr. No
found us
Derp
on
knows
Facebook,
everybody.
and it was creepy and awesome
Come on,
and
Deadly
impressive.
Sin. You know how I know your
You
name.
know how we know.
We know. We're both.
Oh, Earl Burian says he
psychics.
wants to buy a foil cruise. Well, my friend,
Really? Yeah.
I will sell you all of my foil
you
cruises
wanna go there?
at an exorbitant price. And the Ziggs was saying that he was in his shop and someone was like being really obstinate about buying pods.
Oh, really?
And they were like, you shouldn't buy those right now. He's like, I will buy all these pods. MJB429, thank you for the follow. Glad to have you here.
Yes, thank you, man.
And we've seen you in chat, so continue talking to us. Continue, please. And we have, when I went out and checked, pretty much all of the matches are over.
Oh, really?
We have a potential game 3, but
Okay. Well. Okay.
So
since
that
we
means-
can't
that
see
means-
Affinity Pod. What do you guys think of seeing the Waste Knot deck? Because I want to see some hand disruption right now. That's me personally. We also have the Mill deck, but we've tried to get her on screen before.
She's a little
and
shy
She's a
about
little shy. She
playing
doesn't
Mill
know
on
if she wants to
camera.
actually be. And then we also have the Vengevine slash
Vengevine.
Fauna Shaman deck. I'm assuming there's Vengevine in it. He only showed me the Fauna Shaman.
Grether says, anyone have hopes up that Black-White tokens get some love now that Pod is banned and Modern Masters 2 is coming up? I hope not, because it's not a great matchup for Affinity, because they just chump block me all day.
Speaking of Black-White tokens, we actually have a Black-White tokens deck here tonight.
Esper tokens.
And we have Esper tokens. We have both.
We have both.
So,
Well,
yeah.
what's up?
We do have another match going onto the camera right now.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Thank you.
Do you know what their names are?
Tony versus Davey.
Tony versus Davey.
Oh, Tony Scriptshack versus Davey Vatchik. Okay.
You know what? I do not know what either of them are playing. I'm going to go quickly whisper to them and ask.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, you want to take this so you can
Yeah, 'cause
write
they're,
down?
they're going into game 3 right now. So
Okay.
Okay, actually, I'm sorry. Can I see that again? I see why you showed it to me now, because their names are...
it's weird.
Yeah.
And Hicks231 says, waste not. Please. And then he or she called us cuties, like the small navel oranges. You know those ones?
Oh,
Like the
I
little
love
tiny,
those.
the little tiny oranges, the little cuties.
Oh my god, that last name is ridiculous.
Black Dog 9 Esper tokens equals tokens with polymorph. We don't know. I believe he's splashing the
Thank you.
the blue. Last time I asked him, it was blue for Treasure Cruise.
That's their
And
names.
They're
Have
going
fun.
into game 3, so.
Game 3?
Okay.
Alright, they're in game 3. You go ahead and set that stuff up. I'm gonna go...
well, I don't know who's on what side, so
Well, you can set it to... They're on game 3 now.
yes.
Yeah.
Guys, I do know who is on which side, I believe. Let me update this for you guys real quick. So, and we're gonna Spriggs is out there trying to figure out what decks they're playing. I believe we have Tony here on the left. with a very complex and almost vowel-less last name. Crimson Viper, exclamation point, Mila Kunis having my kids. Dude, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. Okay, and on the right we have a dude with some friggin' neon sleeves. That's actually pretty cool. I believe he is Davey Bocek. Watch, Spriggs is gonna come in here and tell me I did all of this incorrectly. Pretty excited to see what decks they're on. So, took them 40 minutes to get through 2 games. Maybe a control list?
Okay, here's what we got.
Davey's on the right.
Yeah, Davey is
playing
Grixis Control.
Ah, I was just saying, I wonder if they're
Yeah, Davey's on Grixis Control. Tony is on Ascendancy combo.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Haven't seen that in a while.
So we're gonna see. This should be interesting.
I'm assuming
It's he gave me a quick look at his deck, and it's an interesting version of Ascendancy combo. I saw some Seeker of the Ways in there, some Young Pyroman. Yeah, you see the Seeker of the Way right there.
interesting.
Some Remands.
So you got some beaters there.
Yeah, he's got some beaters, so he's got a backup plan at the very least. And there's his opening hand with the Fate Stitcher, a Young Pyromancer, Seeker of the Way, a couple lands, a Remand I think I saw in there.
I see 2 land. I see a mountain, and I see an arid mesa.
Yeah, that's and there's a Fairy Conclave. So he's got a pretty decent one. Davey's going. Yeah, there's his Scalding Tarn for turn and pass. What else? I think I saw 2 Snapcasters in there.
Cracks it down to 19. Bada bing, bada boom. Whew. Getting lightheaded thinking about these pancakes.
You're okay, man.
I'm
Get
gonna
another
make it.
monster or something.
I don't think another monster's gonna help.
Get another monster.
Oh,
I
my
told
blood
you,
sugar's
we
just
have
gonna
to
be whack.
drink them until we lose our vision.
All right, after this round, I'll go buy us another round of monsters.
Another round of monsters. Oh God. All right, here comes the Seeker of the Way.
So he must have shocked in that howl.
Yeah, he's shocked in the Hallowed
Hallowed
Fountain, so
Fountain.
he's down to 18.
All right, and we see Tech Edge.
Yeah, there's a Tech Edge
What's
for
the
the
middle
Fairy
land?
Conclaves, I believe. I don't know. I think that's a white-black.
Some help on the middle land, guys. Any of you familiar with that one? We see a Steam Vents, a Tech Edge, and I don't know what else. But he just passes the turn. And we see the Arid Mesa. We see a Dig 3 times. He's going to swing in for 2.
Response is going to kill it. Yeah.
Is that Dreadbore?
Yeah, that is a Dreadbore.
Nice.
I believe. It's a weird art. I haven't seen that art on
I
it
think that was a
before.
Dreadbore.
I don't think. Yeah, it must have. No, I think it's one of the older ones actually. Oh, it's the original Watery Grave. Okay,
Awesome.
so he's got a Watery Grave out there. Seeker of the Way is dead. Out comes a Steam Vents. Is he shocking that in? Yeah, he shocked that in with the Arid Mesa, so he went down 3 life from that.
15.
So he's at 15.
I'd pay 3 life for a Young Pyromancer. Terminate. Thanks, guys. Close.
Oh, it was Terminate, yeah.
Terminate.
There it is.
Same cost.
Yeah.
Similar effect.
I'm used to the older Terminate.
And what do we see
art.
here? I have never seen Cruel Control. Grixis was out of the format when I came
that's
in.
actually. What is that? I've seen that card before.
Guys, we have to have like a montage of all the stupid shit I say, all
He's
the cards
gonna
I get wrong,
toss a Cryptic Command. Using it.
and we think the land is
No, that's
original Watery Grave.
Yeah, it's the Watery Grave.
Original Watery Grave. Yeah, that's a good point. Cook the Fourth. Dreadbore can hit walkers.
Yeah.
Not necessarily effective in this matchup, but when I see a Fate Stitcher in hand,
Yeah, he's had that since opening hand, I believe. He's got a Dig Through Time, as well. Swinging in with the Young Pyromancer,
2.
he's gonna take
he's
it.
gonna take it with a little shrug, a very dismissive shrug, like yeah.
And then Tony's gonna shock himself again for the Scalding Tarn, going down to 14. I doubt he's going to do more to himself. I don't know why he would.
Perhaps.
Oh wait, he does. Maybe he has a Jeskai. No, yeah, he's just gonna go
Okay.
for the basic.
And thank you guys. Thank
Oh
you guys
yes,
for.
it's the new art thirst for knowledge. That's what it is.
Oh, cool. And thank you guys for being there for me from the very beginning
Yeah.
when I was messing stuff up. Oh, it's wonderful.
He hard casts the Fate Stitcher.
Boom.
Wow.
I don't need to be unearthed. Fight me. And I see 2 tech edges.
The Creeping Tar Pit out tapped,
And I see another Terminate in hand. I think an Electrolyze?
There's a Snapcaster Mage. Oh my god, Cable Therapy and Goblin Bombardment in Standard would be gross.
Let me see. So we see Snapcaster, Terminate,
Face Searcher's gonna swing in.
Electrolyze, and what else? As he wiggles his cards.
I don't know, but we're gonna bring up Fate Stitcher real quick. So he's swinging in for 1, but I don't think he's gonna let that happen. That's what it looks
So
like.
he slowly and dramatically taps his lands.
Yeah, he's gonna Electrolyze.
Oop, oop,
Oh, but
oop. Are we gonna see a response? Does he have counter magic in hand?
I think I saw some remands. Yeah, there's the remand. He's gonna remand the Electrolyze.
Okay.
So-
And with just a tech edge up, clearly.
Davey is gonna take that damage. So he's gonna go down to 16. Down comes a mountain. No Ascendancy yet. Swinging in for 4 damage now.
Oh, I think he was.
Oh, what was he doing?
I think he was just tapping it to tap something else.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
right. Okay,
So
so,
he didn't swing in
this
with
this
anything.
brings him down to 13 then. 'Cause
Yes.
it was, yeah.
No, he wasn't
My
doing
bad.
anything.
Oh,
'cause I was like-
he totally missed a trigger on his remand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, shouldn't he have a token?
Yeah, but it's a missed trigger, so he's not gonna get it.
Yes, Captain QC, he did miss that trigger. Hey, even I I
Yeah.
realized that.
Yeah.
I'm growing up, guys.
Oh, but he does have a Jeskai Ascendancy now. Now he's gonna use the
Electrolyze,
Get rid of
1
the
and 1 to the
Incarnator.
face.
Yep. So now they're both at 13.
I remember when I was 13. Actually, I have no idea what I did when I was 13. No clue.
And
Passes the turn.
Yep. Are we gonna see that Jeskai Ascendancy come down? Maybe a probe first.
He's gonna try to tap down a land.
Yeah, he's.
I wonder, did he just point at the fetch land? Because he's
I
just gonna
think he
crack
did.
that in response.
Yeah,
No,
or-
he tapped down the watery grave.
Okay.
He says, go ahead. And I believe that's the
There's
mana for the Jeskai Ascendancy. Ooh, a little wishy-washy about it. Was that 2 Jeskai Ascendancies in hand?
Yeah, there's 2.
So we can take
here
the
comes
risk
the
here.
Jeskai Ascendancy.
He's gonna crack that.
Go to 12, I'm assuming. I don't know if he wants to go any lower than that at this point. I'm gonna go to 12 for now. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, I love that island art. The floating rock bowl.
It is a pretty one. I think I have 1 copy of it.
I would just eat it. Oh,
And there's the remand.
I would
Yep.
eat so much cereal out of that.
Back to his hand.
So hungry.
Stop it. You're talking about it and thinking about it is gonna make you way more hungry. You know
don't
this.
know that.
Here comes a
Gitaxian
probe.
probe.
It's gonna put Tony to 11.
Gitaxian probe is the only card in Magic that's worse than fetch lands. 'Cause you have to
Alright,
pay
so
2
now
life.
we get to see the Terminate, the Snapcaster, another island, and a Creeping Tar Pit. Davey does not have a lot of interaction right now. He can
No.
snap for another counter spell, but that's not going to do a lot for him.
Let's see. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, and how
There
I don't
goes the
think
dig.
I don't even think he has enough blue to snap Cryptic.
No, but he can snap the remand, which is what he might have to do.
But that buys him just a little bit of time.
That buys him 1 turn.
And at this point, I think with the resolve Jeskai Ascendancy, I don't have a good look at the rest of his hand, but grabbing 2.
I
another
think
land.
he's yeah. He just needed the
He
extra.
grabbed a Geist of Saint Traft.
Oh, did he?
Little backup plan there.
That is a nice backup plan. He might try to resolve the Ascendancy first, and then go. Okay, you're not going to let me do that. I'm going to play a Geist of Saint Traft.
Yes. Geist, pretty hard for control decks to deal with. I mean, pretty hard for most decks to deal with. And it can swing in very safely. Does he have a Creeping Tar Pit on board?
Davey does
Davey?
have a Creeping Tar Pit.
Okay. Oh, look at this one. Creeping Tar Pit. Alright. So,
He's
3-2.
yeah, he's gonna get rid of his one white source. Good
Smart.
call. Now Tony can't play any of his Ascendancies or the Geist.
Mm-hmm. And Cook the Fourth made that point as well in chat. Tech Edge can cut off white mana.
Yep. And that's exactly what he did. Very good play by Davey.
No Geist.
Obvious play, honestly.
Yeah. No Geist, no Ascendancy. What else do we see in his hand? I think I see a Dispel.
Maybe.
I see a Dispel, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Dispel.
Okay, and it looks like Davey drew a Lightning Bolt off the top.
Yeah, I think he's just going to activate Tar Pit and swing in.
For 3.
Yep.
Takes it. Going down to 8.
Which Tony's been shocking himself this entire game.
Let's see.
I think he's starting to regret.
Tony, he's got a Lightning... Or Davey has a Lightning Bolt in hand. So next turn, 1 Creeping Tar Pit, 6 damage.
Yeah, he's going to hold on to that Lightning Bolt until it can be fatal.
And let's see if he draws a white mana source out of that. No, Serum Visions.
Serum Visions might help him.
That's
search for
okay.
that. He
Grabs
does have
one, looks at
another
the other
dig through
2.
time as well.
No real threat of counter magic there.
Yeah.
Grabs a Young Pyromancer. Not the worst thing. We see a Gitaxian Probe and another Jeskai Ascendancy.
Neither of which he wants, I don't
Well, I think he's keeping the probe on top for a cantrip to get a token off of the Young Pyromancer.
Yeah, that's true. And I don't... Yeah, he's going to play the Pyromancer, and then... I don't know if he has enough in his graveyard to play
He
the
doesn't.
dig.
He only has 3 now.
Okay.
He exiled his entire graveyard for that dig through time.
Now he's just going to swing. No. Yeah, he's going to swing.
He's thinking about it. Swings
Yeah.
in for 1 with the Fate Stitcher.
So that puts Davey at 11. And here's the Lightning Bolt on the Young Pyromancer.
Pyromancer or the face? I couldn't quite see where he was pointing. I think that was to the face.
Oh, that was to the face.
That is bold.
Okay, so he's at 5. Okay.
That is bold. That's not something you see in an Enchantress mirror.
Yeah.
You don't see anything going at anyone's face. Alright, and he drew a Steam Vents off the top. The best thing you can have. You can terminate the Young Pyromancer. Again, no white mana sources. Knowing Tony only has a few, well, he has how many cards in hand? 5.
Activates the Tar Pit. He's probably going to swing in for that damage.
Unblockable.
Brings Tony to 2.
And I don't think he has anything else to do before he passes the turn unless he wants to play that
this
Terminate
This is
on the Young
it. Tony's
Pyromancer. And he just shocked in that Steam Vents.
Oh, he's going to
Snapcaster
snap
Lightning
the
Bolt.
Lightning Bolt. Oh, but there's the Dispel. Okay.
Ooh.
Barely, he's dodging a bullet.
Close. And now we perhaps get to see Young Pyromancer do a little bit of work.
Will he miss the trigger again? Yeah, he
Misses the trigger on the
again.
Pyromancer token. Wow.
Come on, Tony.
To match this close,
Young Pyromancer is strong, but only if you actually
get the tokens.
get the tokens.
See
There's a
Gitaxian
probe.
Probe. Paying mana for that one.
Yep. We're going to see the Terminate and the Creeping Tar Pit, which he can't play the Terminate.
I don't see a way for him to eke out 9 damage this turn. And there is an unblockable Creeping Tar Pit. No kill spells in his hand.
He really needs to remember those Young Pyromancer triggers.
Absolutely. He's sitting on an island, a dig through time that he can't cast. Let's see, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at this point. So what stakes? 6 and 2.
He's considering playing the island, but if he plays the island, he can't play a white source if he digs for a white source.
Not a lot of supremely healthy options open for Tony.
Oh, he's going to untap the island. He's going to tap down those 3.
I think at this point he's going to go through the dig through time. He's got to find something.
He's going to dig.
And he knows he can safely dig. Davey has no mana up for counter magic.
This is it. He's got
There's the Pyromancer trigger.
Yeah, he
He did.
He has been doing the
He did, but he still
They're
did
little
miss it
dice.
off the remand that he played.
Yeah, he did miss it once, but
And
Alright. Did he get his
I think
white
I might have
mana
seen-
source? He got
Electrolyze, Seer and Visions, another dig through time. I think I see the Sacred Foundry.
I think he's gonna go for the Electrolyze just to kill the Creeping Tar Pit.
And a Flooded Strand.
Because that's the only other option he has. And he's got to hope that Davey doesn't draw into a bolt.
And the Flooded Strand only costs 1 life this turn, because he could just, if he has a basic Plains.
Yeah.
And finally swings in.
Swings in for 1.
With a lonely little die.
He's going to take it. Davey's at 8.
Down to 8. How does he survive? Well, he hasn't ended his turn yet.
What he does is
electrolyzes the Creeping Tar Pit?
Yeah, he...
Is that an Electrolyzer or an Is It Charm?
It's an Is It Charm.
Yeah. Yeah. See, that's what happens when we ignore chat.
Well,
they answer our questions
I knew
preemptively.
it was Is It Charm, but you kept saying Electrolyze, and I just kind of went with it.
Yeah, I do that.
My brain just kind of worked.
I have a negative effect on people's brains. We're going to see him...
Oh, he's going to try and terminate it.
Let's see, let's see, let's see. All right.
Oh,
no, he was tech edging the steam vents.
He tech edged the... Oh, man. That's
steam vents. There you go. He cannot...
Now he can't do the Is It Charm.
Yeah, Panda Hacks makes a great point. Why hasn't he kept Fate Stitcher up to tap down the Tar Pit?
That is... Yeah, he... Honestly,
that's the play.
That would have been a great play if he did that.
And I think he's saying that's his last basic island.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that was his last basic island, so he would have had to shock himself there. Woo!
Nice.
Tight match there.
Alright, so Grixis Control wins it.
Yeah, that is game. Bada bing, bada tar pit.
Yeah, if he had one more island in his deck, he would have been fine, but it would have gone on for a little while longer, but... Yeah.
I think it is time.
Yeah, now it's time.
For the Muda
Vault?
Muda Vault. Alright guys, we're gonna open up the poll shortly. Let us begin.
Yeah, let's do it.
There were quite a few errors in that match.
Yeah, there were quite lots.
But if it was me playing, ooh man, the errors you would have seen. Yes. Alright guys, raffle's open.
Yep.
Remember,
start putting those in.
Gotta be followed. If you win and you're not followed, Mark's gonna come to your house and sit on your face.
Maybe? Do things. Do bad things.
Do things.
Really bad, awful.
Come on, guys, the raffle's open.
Yeah, raffle.
You're not even typing the right things.
Go. Cackle is not a raffle.
There we go.
Waffle.
We got the waffle dev clock. Dude, dev clock's been here since like the beginning.
Now I want waffles instead of pancakes.
We could get waffles instead of pancakes. Killer Kevin12, thank you for the follow. Even if it's just for the raffle, we appreciate that you're here.
Oh, yay. Thank you, Killer.
Keep grabbing that monster can. There's nothing in it, too.
I know, I keep grabbing.
We're going to starve back here. We're going to starve to death.
Nothing is in there.
And we see an exclamation point Grizzle brand.
So do you guys want to, what do you guys want to see next also? I heard people wanted to see Waste Not deck.
Also, we should see what has been doing well.
Yeah, we should.
What's been competitive.
Been
seeing some weird matches, a lot of mistakes. Sayunari. Thank you for the follow.
Sayunari.
And again,
good
even if you're just here for the raffle, we're glad to have you here.
Alright, I'm gonna go see what's been doing good.
Gibism is adding the syrup, man. The syrup on top of those waffles. Oh, yes, Captain QC. We have 2 Waste Not players tonight. People have been doing something Wasted Rack. Waste Not plus Dark Deal, I think it is. Let me try to pull it up. It's a Fate Reforged card. Yeah, Dark Deal. So each player discards their entire hand. So you play that turn 3 after a Waste Not, and then you get all the value off of that Waste Not. What's up?
They're printing it out right now.
Printing out the match sheet. Okay.
And then we can take a look.
Alright guys, Gibism, what we're raffling off right now is a Korean Mutavault.
Yep.
And next it's going to be a Japanese Thrun the Troll.
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to give you guys about 10 more seconds to enter the raffle.
9,
8, 7,
6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1, and the raffle is closed.
It's gone.
It's gone, boys.
It's gone.
Raffle's
And
closed.
The person who won is me.
Nope. And if everyone could just
So too bad for everyone else.
give us a little bit of a
Negative.
drum roll. Nope. Come on. Come on. All right. I'm gonna
Scoot over,
draw.
So we're going round 3. So people at 6 points are defeated.
Cool.
Awesome.
And I see Moorish Idol. Well,
So
congratulations, Moorish Idol. You won yourself a Create Muta Vault. We're going to send you a PM. Send us your... We're going to ask for your address. We're going to ask very politely. Give us your address, and we will send you that card.
it looks
Send
like
that to him right now.
I don't know what Spencer is on, but Phil, which is Affinity, is doing well. Spencer Miller, yeah. Pod? Oh, is he combo pod?
He's got the Sorcerer.
The Malira combo?
Okay. All right, so we've got Pod doing well and Affinity doing well. We have Soul Sisters is actually doing well.
Glad to see you're happy about it, Moorish Idol. I'm going to show it on camera one
Matt
more
is
time.
doing well, who we already saw, which was our Scapeshift.
That's coming to you, baby. And
yeah, those are... Oh, and Davey is doing well as well.
after round
who we
4,
just
guys,
saw.
Japanese Thrun the Troll.
And Martin is our Thopter Foundry deck. Thopter Foundry is also doing well.
Thopter
Thank
Foundry
you.
is doing well. So who do we have doing well? We have Pod, Affinity.
Yes, Pod, Affinity.
Do you guys want to see Affinity one last time, or is that going to be too sad? Should we end it?
He's not banned. Like, what are
No,
you doing?
Pod.
Oh.
Pod. Pod.
Are we gonna... Let's... You know
Floodgate
what?
4, thanks for the follow, dude.
Let's get Pod. Let's
Gibism,
get the...
take care of what you have to take care of, and we'll see you back in 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, get Spencer in. We'll watch Pod.
That is true, Shuzo. Shuzo says, I think I know why I don't win. I ain't got a cool name like Bang's Naughty Bits or Moorish Idol. Bang's
Yeah.
Naughty Bits was the last
Who is
winner.
the one who last...
So yeah, you gotta do something kooky, dude. Alright, so I see a vote for Soul Sisters. I see some votes for Thopters. I see someone saying Pod. I see someone saying no Pod.
No Pod?
Guys, good night, Cook the Fourth.
Yeah, this is our last time to see Pod played. Let's
Rest
see
easy,
Pod.
my friend.
Let's... Come on, guys.
Tyler
Just one
Ryan
more
says
Pod.
he's new and he plays blue-green. We don't have anything
You guys want to see the Thopters
Scapeshift
deck
has
again?
blue and green.
I could go tell him really quick. Hey, look, it's Bang's Naughty Bits.
Hey, Bang's Naughty Bits.
Welcome back, man.
The guy with the cool name. Oh, right. No one has wasted Wreck because Dark Deal isn't legal until Friday.
Oh, yeah.
It happens
But
simultaneously. with bans.
there is a waste not deck. It's not necessarily
Razorverge
with,
says that he is watching the stream and writing an essay. I am an English tutor, so if you
Affinity
require
Pod
any
was a
assistance,
lie.
Affinity Pi.
They lied
Affinity
to
Pod
us.
was a vicious lie directed
It was actually Delver.
directly at me.
Dirty Delver.
He's
players.
playing Delver. He's a friend of mine.
Thopter, please. All right.
Thopters.
I'll go tell him Thopters.
What's Thopters against?
I gotta stop it. I don't remember honestly.
Thopters? It's
I'll double check though.
it's a pretty fun deck, and he pilots it pretty.
Against Davey, so it's Grixis control.
Grixis Control versus Thopters. Thopters, it's a pretty cool deck. We watched him win last time. He pilots it well. It does a lot of fun things. Yeah, Wasted Rack, Shuzo, that is a cool deck name for a deck. Crimson Viper, you're just condemning every deck to hell. First it was Pod can go to hell. Now Delver can go to hell. Shuzo, the Thopter list is... Oh, the Affinity Pod list? I mean, it's all conceptual. It's sort of floating out there in like the effluvium of thought. Oh, I just threw a pen.
We can't stop the pod now. It's too late.
Yeah, dude, Razorverse, just let me know if you need any help on your essay. Backdash / says we didn't get enough Dirtle in the match that shall not be
we got them
named.
in there now, dude. We gotta,
So we need Thopters.
gotta
Oh, we
switch.
got him in the booth. Got him.
They're
Got
in.
him.
Yeah, turn off the booth. They don't
Say
want to see
goodbye
our face
to the
anymore.
booth.
They want to see the cards. Move over.
Okay. And Thopter Foundry guy is
No
where?
Thopter Foundry.
What is this?
It's the pod player and the affinity player. Affinity is on the right and pod is on the left, as you can see. So pod is
Slow start. Blink Moss, Bring the Drum. I see a
Affinity
Signal
is
Pest.
Phil.
Oh, he kept that because he's got a freaking cranial plating in hand.
you're gonna be all up on this.
I'm gonna be
now.
all up on this.
I'm gonna go double check names.
I'm feeling it. All right, guys. We have Pod Crimson Viper. We'll let you know when Pod is gone, and then you can come back. Okay. All right. See, Signal Pest, Arcbound Ravager, 2 Inkmoth Nexus, potentially going for the Infect plan. So we've got Cranial Plating in hand, 1, 2, 3, Arcbound Ravager, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Spencer Miller on pod.
Spencer Miller on pod?
Spencer Miller, and then Phil Brown.
I don't think this guy has... Oh, he's playing... I don't see a Galvanic Blast in a lot of Affinity lists anymore. If you want to update that. Yes, guys, Burn can beat Soul Sisters. I lost to it, but I just suck, so... And I was playing Martyr Life. And, I'm just
Whoopsies,
terrible
wrong
at this
side.
game.
This is pod.
Gosh, horrible. Ooh, and we see we saw the Sin Collector.
Spencer Miller.
And that took away a Galvanic Blast. And I think he goes for the Cranial Plating here. I think he goes for the Cranial Plating. Shuzo Affinity is my favorite deck too. That's what I play. Yeah, he goes for the Cranial Plating here.
You're just gonna be calling out Affinity's plays this whole time.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking I would go for the Infect plan here. You got 2 Infect Flyers. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once it's activated, it itself is an artifact. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're swinging for 7 Infect.
Captain says
you
that
swing
he
with the Signal
hates
Effect.
the
That's
deck the
8
most.
Infect.
Affinity.
Ooh.
He says he hates Affinity the most.
I mean, Affinity just gets, dude, it gets hated out. I mean,
it does get
the hate is in the
pretty bad.
cards. Viking Milo says his favorite deck is Slivers. I have a story for you later about a really weird Sliver player. So, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So swings in for 5, 6, 7. I don't like counting Affinity when I'm watching it, but let's make sure it's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, and then 2. Yeah, 6, 7. Okay.
Sweet.
All right.
You know, he could. I think he should have gone with the Infect plan as well. Actually, just put that. Maybe that's his backup. I don't know.
Because even if he gets an Abrupt Decay, tries to grab your Cranial Plating, if you swing him in with that Cranial Plating once on an Inkmoth, and then Arcbound Ravager and put all those on an Inkmoth Nexus.
Yeah. Did he have enough mana to equip it to the Inkmoth Nexus though? Was it all there?
I don't think he could have done that. He couldn't have done that this turn. So
Not
he's
this turn.
I mean, he's swinging for damage this turn, but I definitely think he's
Next
going
turn
to.
He should go
yeah.
for it. Yeah.
Oh my God! It looks like Captain Kit Kat has either linked us or made himself an Affinity pod deck. I see the date on it. It's 1/21/15. I think he might have just made that. That is beautiful, my friend. That is a thing of beauty. Okay. And
Oh, actually, I want to look at that. Can you pull that up?
yes.
Because I want to see what his idea was. And this is supposed to be... it says standard. This doesn't look standard, friend. This doesn't look standard at all.
This is great.
Where are the
Rebirthing
pods? I don't
pods,
see any
shall-
pod.
Rebirthing pods,
there
dude.
It is, there it is.
He's got it.
Does
Let's
he
go
have
back
the
to
Gristle
chat.
brands?
All right, let's see. Oh, so we see Birthing Pod.
He's going to block with the...
So paid the life for that.
Oh, no, yeah, no, I'm sorry. He's got those
This is his turn, yeah.
those
Paid the life for that. So he's down to
tokens. All right.
11. And I apologize, guys, if I missed him shocking any of those
right, what
overgrown
is he gonna
tombs. Let
search
me
for?
know if I missed that, please. I think we've all been distracted by conversation.
Oh, there it is. Yep, he's going to wipe the board with... Well, he's not going to completely wipe it. No, yeah, that's a wipe. That's the board.
Arcbound Ravager.
Arcbound Ravager is a 1/1 right now, though, isn't he?
Eat, 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 eat. Eat everything up.
Oh, yeah, he could eat everything up. He might have to.
All he needs to do is eat the Signal Pest.
Yeah, he'd have to eat the Signal Pest, but... I mean, I think that's the best play. That's the only thing he's got going
He's not
for
too
him.
afraid to lose that Signal Pest. All he's got to do is eat it.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, he sacks... No, he's not sacking either of them. He's just letting him wipe the board.
Okay. Not too sure about that play there. He can't even equip the cranial plating unless he has a mana in hand because there's nothing to Springleaf Drum.
Correct. Swings in.
What is Sin
I
Collector's?
believe it's 2/1.
2.
It's either a 2/1 or a 1/1.
Alright, let me check. Cathal09 says, hey ho. Well, ho hey. Yo. Dude. Sin Collector. Yep,
Yeah,
he's 2/1.
2/1.
I had a feeling. Usually cards with like decent effects that do something like that.
So we've got
They're usually 2/1s.
a 3/3 Voice of Resurgence token out. We've got the Sin Collector, the Orzhov Pontiff, which just wiped Phil's board.
Yeah, Phil, that's what we thought. He was either going to do that, sack the Ravager to itself, put it on the pest, anything to keep some creature alive.
But he did not.
At the very least, so he can use it to Springleaf Drum the cranial plating onto an Ink Moth. I really don't see the point of losing that Ravager there.
Yeah.
Did
Might
not,
have just been a misplay.
didn't need to be lost.
Saw Revelark in Spencer Miller's hand. He might play that right now. No, he's going for
Kitchen Finks.
Kitchen Finks. Perfect.
Up to.
So now he's at 13, and he can go ahead and pod that Finks right away if he wants to.
Yeah, and
Maybe
people in
grab
chat are
a-
pointing out that misplay. Yeah.
First he swings.
It's not like it's an Elish Norn and you're just screwed.
So that's 4, 6, about, I want to say Orzhov Pontiff is a 1/1, so 7 damage.
Okay. The beats already, jeez.
Yeah, Phil let him resolve all these creatures.
Anarchist, I will give you a hey ho. Hey ho. Oh,
Heyo!
Yo hey. Dude, I read this book when I was a kid and I can't find it again. It's called Hey Yo. And it was about like getting rid of racial tensions through conversation and togetherness. Okay, sacks the Orzhov Pontiff, haunting the Kitchen Finks.
I don't know what he's gonna haunt with it, but he might. What is he? I'd grab a Siege Rhino here if I was him. Maybe he won't. Maybe he's actually going to grab the. Nah, he's going for a Siege Rhino.
He does also. We do know he has.
There it is.
There you go.
There's a Siege Rhino. Spencer Miller at 16.
16.
Phil at 8.
Down to 8.
Welcome here. Welcome, Graham. By the way, I'm sorry.
You give him a hey yo
I know.
hey.
I just feel like it wasn't an awesome heyo. I feel like it should have been even better.
Wait, I want to see who said that. Will be Hidden's face. No sack? No, man, he didn't sack it. I had no idea why. Lots of things he could have sacked.
I don't know what the Orzhov Pontiff is haunting, but it's haunting something. It's really scary right now. Whatever it's haunting is probably freaking out
It's
right
going.
now. Yeah. It's really scary. I don't think Phil's gonna get out of this. There's not much. All of his cards are gone. If he doesn't, he didn't win with his opening hand. And now he's just got.
It was a slow opener.
It was a slow.
He's got 2 flying Infect lands on board.
He could have swung. I think he had the mana that he needed for that Infect damage the first time he swung in, but he chose.
He didn't have the mana for the Infect damage.
I thought he. I was.
Both of the
looking
lands
at
were
it.
gone. He would have needed 1 land to tap the other land, then a Springleaf Drum to.
He did
tap
have the
creature.
Springleaf Drum.
It was the turn he played the Cranial Plating. And he pays 2 life for
I
that Vault
see.
Scourge, yeah. So he did 2 for the Cranial Plating, then he equipped the Cranial Plating.
To the Vault Scourge.
Well, no,
I
I'm
don't-
talking about the other turn.
Oh,
yeah.
oh, I see. But yeah, I don't think this is gonna save him. I don't think that's enough.
No. Especially at this point.
Oh, actually, I'll keep it anyways. Thank you.
And we see, is that Reclamation Sage?
No.
What
That
is
was
that?
the Avachin's Pilgrim. That's the
Oh, the Noble Hierarch
yeah,
replacement?
that's the dirty Noble Hierarch replacement. I used to play.
Shuzo said it's haunting Phil from the mistake. Okay. And
That is
did he
indeed
pay
what
the
it's
mana
doing.
for that birthing pod? I apologize. No, he did not.
No, he didn't. So he's going down
He's
to
just
14. He doesn't care. Like
Wantonly walking around his life tool,
this
just
is-
flinging his
Oh,
blood out there.
He did take out the Kasali Pride Mage though. It looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, he potted away the Avachin's Pilgrim for the Kasali Pride Mage so that he can just. either kill the Scourge or kill the
cranial plating.
Kill
Absolutely.
the cranial plating, and then that's just.
Because say Phil has a 0 creature in hand, throws that down,
I mean,
Springleaf
that's
drums
game.
it onto
This
a
is-
Nexus.
this
That's
game
it.
is- yeah, this is
That's
it.
it.
That's,
Hmm.
There's no coming back. Phil should have sacked. He should have sacked.
You should have sacked. He would have had.
Life lessons. Sack.
I also.
sack everything.
Oh god, I never do like regular damage against Pod. I mean, I
This is a
do
pretty
sometimes,
nasty matchup.
but
Spencer might. Yeah, look at him. He's just tossing all this stuff in there.
I'm too scared of
Threw in
Finks
an
to go for
abrupt
regular
decay.
damage.
He's throwing in the Laval. Oh my god. He's just like, give me more hate
Vinvala,
against
that's a
this
dirty
Affinity.
card.
More hate. I was hoping
Let me get
to
the round
see,
time real quick.
Yeah, you go get the round time. All right. So, what do you guys think Affinity is going to do about this matchup? I don't think. I feel like Pod is.
We're at 38.
Pod is definitely. We're at 38? Okay, I'm going to type that in right now and start it. There we go.
Cool.
I think
And the
Pod
match record is the other way around. It's my bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Pod is sitting pretty in this matchup. I think Pod's got the.
Oh, game 2. Dude, Affinity, like, your life is determined by the die roll.
Right.
You get to play in a
Phil's
good
gonna
hand
be on
game
the
1.
play.
You steal it, and then you try to eke out game 2 if you can. And then game 3 when you're on the play again, hopefully.
Well, he's gotta win really fast, because if he doesn't, I don't think he has anything to really deal with the Pod. If Spencer gets an early Pod out, then there's not much that Phil can do.
No. Can't play around that. I mean, Phil looks like he's running an older version of Affinity. I don't necessarily want to call it old, but 4 Galvanic Blast in the main board, so I'm assuming he has an Ancient Grudge, at least an Ancient Grudge in the sideboard.
Everybody hating on Pod right now, most likely because it got banned.
Yeah, and Shuzo's right. It's not a terrible matchup for Affinity. Like, I've beaten Pod. It's not... You can race them, especially with
Yeah.
Infect, if they're not Malira Pod.
And I did not see a Kataki in Spencer's sideboard, so we're not going to see the turn 2 Kataki.
No, but when you have 4 Galvanic Blasts in your main board, Kataki isn't the most terrifying card.
Well, turn 2 Kataki,
It still sucks.
because beginning of your turn, you got to pay all that mana, or else you sack all of your stuff, and that's...
I mean, I played around in one of my last matches at GP Omaha. I played around a Kataki. I didn't
Gail,
play
this
around it. I
is,
played it straight to its face.
What the reason why we still see Pod is because the ban list does not actually go into effect until this Friday. So this is Pod's last hurrah. This is also, yeah.
Oh, and Shuzo. Yeah, you don't get the wiggle room to keep terrible hands against Pod. You don't. You got to be fast.
Yeah.
Fast.
If you're not fast against Pod, Pod's gonna overrun you. Especially since you don't have a lot of removal yourself. All you really got is the Galvanic Blasts.
Mm-hmm. And what are their individual records at? Do we know? We gotta update that. Player records. Yeah, Captain QC. I mean, turn 2 Kataki is scary, but 4 Galvanic Blasts in the main board.
You gotta hope that you have that Galvanic Blast, though.
Yeah.
If you don't have that Galvanic Blast, you're screwed.
Yeah. Okay. Do we have their records? Who are these people?
However, you don't have to worry about that too much after today,
Nope.
because Pod's gonna be gone.
Pod, I was never too scared of Pod.
Now you don't have to be scared at all.
No. Where is this guy's name?
Yeah, Captain Kit Kat, if you're doing Legacy Affinity Pod, I didn't see enough Legacy cards in there. I want to see some World Gorger dragons we're potting for. Let me see some World
my
Gorgers.
God.
I don't know why. I don't know how that would fit into the deck at all, but I want to see it.
Do it.
Make it work, Captain Kit Kat.
Make it work for us, and then come play it in Chicago. And we see the same opener, an Ink Moth into a Springleaf Drum. And I don't think that's fast enough, especially with a turn 1 bird. If this is the same thing that happened last time, I'm gonna lose my mind. This is literally the same thing that has happened in last. What is going on?
Oh well, there's a Mox Opal. That's different.
It's like that new movie. There's a better That's a great turn too.
All right. Well, let's. I'm expecting some. Oh wow, he just instantly puts it on.
Just so he doesn't have to pay the mana next turn. Presumably he doesn't have a juicier creature in hand.
See, I was thinking he should just play the Inkmoth Nexus. You know.
Do what with it?
Just go and poison counter the hell out of Spencer. He's got.
Well, he already tapped both of them to play the Cranial Plating.
Next turn. Well, it is what
he can move it during main phase just for one.
That's true.
Oh, Cathal says lost a few weeks ago against the Nut Draw of Affinity on turn 2, 10 cards in play. Yeah, it's
that's rough.
Yeah. No, that is definitely scary.
All right, are we gonna see a? Nope, not what I thought. But Abrupt Decay, yeah, that's gonna get rid of.
And also, let's see, he did fetch off of that, so he is at 19.
Yes. So Cranial Plating is gone. That is good for Spencer.
And I'm dying to know what's in Phil's hand.
I know you are.
I'm dying to know.
I know Spencer's got a voice. He's got a pod. He's presumably gonna play next turn, and then if that pod is around for at least 2 more turns, I can't see Phil winning this.
I would disembowel a small child just to get a peek at Phil's hand. Shuzo says I've turn 3 killed someone with Affinity on a mole to 5.
All right, there we go. We're gonna see 2 poison counters on Spencer, and well, no, 4. I'm sorry.
He shocked in. Sorry. Thank you guys for catching that. He shocked in the Godless Shrine.
Yes. So Spencer is 4 poison counters on him right now.
Okay.
The Inkmoth clock is a scary clock indeed to be fighting against.
Yes, with the Signal Pest, I once kept an opening hand of Inkmoth, Signal Pest, like a Mox Opal and something else, and it's a turn 3 kill.
Yeah, that's nasty.
If you do it right.
Oh, he murders Redcap, kills the. Yeah, that's a good. I think that's a good call. The Inkmoths are not as scary anymore. Still got a 3-turn clock.
If he draws into something, Cranial Plating.
If he draws into something nasty, then this game could be over. But
especially birds tapped, no flyers to block. But Sherlock Guitar says it's a bit difficult following on the gameplay, cannot read the cards. Yeah, we get that.
Yeah.
We're trying to, if you have any questions, dude, please ask us. Please ask us. We try to follow along, but we kind of go at a little bit of a brisker pace because there's a lot to do.
Yeah,
so if there's anything specific you have a question on, just ask us. Ask in chat. We'll answer it. People are friendly here. Someone else will answer it.
Yep. So he goes, attacks with the 2 Inkmoths. That brings Spencer to 6 poison counters.
I also think that the Infect plan is great against Pod because you can play around when they have their mana off.
Yeah.
And they can't Abrupt Decay your lands unless they're creatures.
Yep, so
they'll like tap out on their turn to play a Pod, play a Finks, something like that.
The land cards for Phil, those are Inkmoth Nexus. We'll actually
let's bring them up, dude. We'll go through them. So if you look at the bottom right of the screen, where the Orzhov Pontiff card is, we're gonna bring up those cards for you. So this is Blinkmoth Nexus. You can turn it into a creature. It can also pump other Blinkmoths, so it becomes a 1/1 flying artifact creature.
Yep.
It's still a land, so it's a land and a creature, and then at the end of your turn, it becomes a land again. Inkmoth is essentially the same thing, except it deals poison damage instead of regular damage.
Yeah, and that's what he's been using. That's what Phil's been using to attack Spencer. Once Spencer gets to 10 poison counters, then Spencer dies, and that's game over.
Yeah.
But we're seeing a Pod. He activates on the Murderous Redcap. Targets the Scourge.
So he paid some life for that.
And he brings out a big old angel.
So paid the life for that.
Yes, he did.
As well, there is sometimes something to be said about going for direct damage against Pod, especially if they're liberally using their life as a resource, because Pod does that. Not that it's going to matter in a long time, but...
Now, what Spencer did right now is very interesting, because he brought out the Archangel of Thune. He can now block with both his his Bird of Paradise and the Archangel of Thune. The nice thing about it is those infect -1/-1 counters that would normally go on all these things will be counteracted by the Archangel of Thune +1/+1 counters. So not only will the Archangel of Thune not get a -1/-1 counter on him, but that Murderous Redcap is going to lose his -1/-1 counter.
Yep.
And he can just continuously pod off of the Murderous Redcap. Here comes an Arcbound Ravager.
Not necessarily the best card in the situation.
He
activates
looks like
both.
he sacked what did he... No, he didn't. Okay, there comes the Inkmoth Nexuses.
And he knows that Spencer has to block with both here.
Yeah.
Now, if he wants to take out that Archangel, he can.
Yeah. No,
Sack the Springleaf Drum, sack the Mox Opal, sack the Ravager to itself, put it onto the Inkmoth Nexus that the Archangel of Thune is blocking, and get rid of her.
Yes, that's true.
And by the way, Sherlock Guitar, thanks for the follow, dude. And again, any more questions, don't hesitate to ask.
He may do that. Oh, no, he sacks the Inkmoth Nexus to
the
the
Arcbound Ravager.
All right.
And just lets that
So
one take care of the birds.
Spencer gains 3 life off of that, and he should put his +1/+1 counters on everything. But he is not. He's missing that trigger. I think they're...
The Shuzo, the Inkmoths can be decayed. Well, wait, no. It's still a land. You're totally right.
Yeah,
You're totally right.
You
You're totally
can't
right.
decay the Inkmoth Nexuses. But Spencer seemed to have missed a trigger here.
Oh, the life gain?
Yeah, he missed
I'm not sure how that
He missed
how that
the life
goes.
gain, and he also missed the +1/+... It's whenever you gain a life, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature. So every creature you have should have a +1/+1 counter on it. But it does not. So he's missing a trigger.
And it's not the first missed trigger we've seen today. Oh, it didn't do any damage. He sacked it.
Oh, yeah, he did
Yeah,
sack
right.
it. You guys are right. I'm sorry.
Yep.
That's a
Oh,
smart...
funny play. When I first played Affinity, I'll tell you guys that later, but oh my god, you guys want to talk about misplays? Holy crap.
That was actually a very smart move by Phil, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no.
I still think it might have been better to take out the Archangel.
Yeah, I think it would have been better to
and
take
have
the
a
Archangel
4/4,
out.
and then have a flyer that can swing for the win the next turn.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
it goes back to being a land, and it's very hard to get rid of at that point.
I'm sorry, Ziggs. I missed that he sacked the Inkmoth to the Arcbound. I forgot, honestly.
Oh, the Ziggs, I'm terrible. I'm absolutely terrible. Haven't you heard all the stories about my misplays?
Right.
Also, yeah, like I said, we really appreciate you guys helping us out
Voice
with stuff we
comes out.
missed, because there is so much to keep track of.
He did not. He paid for that, I think.
Did he pay with mana?
Yeah, he paid 2 mana for that.
I'm just not used to seeing pod players actually pay for their pods.
So he takes out a Reclamation Sage, and he takes out the Arcbound Ravager. Yep.
Razorvert said, I played against an Affinity player once who sacked his board to Inkmoth, but only had 9. I promptly killed him the next one. Yeah, dude, I mean, my misplays are beyond that.
Ziggs, it's okay. We understand.
Dude, my misplays
We are also sorry.
My misplays are horrible. I've punted so hard with Arcbound Ravager, like sacrificing my entire board, putting everything on a Etched Champion, and then being like, duh. Literally just have an Etched Champion on the board, not Metal Crafted, get some Cryptic Commanded back to my hand.
How much damage that just went to Phil? That was 1 from the Avachin Pilgrim and 1 from the Murderous Redcap. So Phil should be at 18 right now.
18.
And then
And next
he
turn
just
he's
played-
swinging for significantly more.
Yeah, he just played a Memnite and Wear and Tear on the
Wear and
Birthing Pod, but I think it's too late. Phil is...
Was that the only card in his hand?
Yeah, that's it. Phil doesn't have anything else in hand, and I think Spencer's just gonna...
Backdash Slash said, what is the guy with the Mox Sapphire? That's a Voice of Resurgence token.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That is right now a 5/5. So he's going to be swinging with that. He's going to keep the Archangel Thune back so that he can keep blocking the Inkmoth Nexus just in case he needs it. But everything else is going to be swinging.
And a Finks.
And there comes another Finks, so Spencer's up to 17.
As if his life total were not reachable already. And Sherlock Guitars has been playing Magic since last Friday. Well, welcome to the community. This is, if you've been using
what
the
is,
Speed versus Cunning dual deck.
Oh, yes, he
That's
gained
oh.
life. He gained,
He gained life off
that,
of the Finks.
So everything gets triggered.
This
Everything
is-
gains +1/+1
I
counters.
think this is lethal next turn. Let's see. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6, 9.
That's a lot of damage
11.
going out. He's swinging with all of that. So that's 3, Oh wait, that
1, 2, 3, 4,
that's
5,
actually
6. That's
7 damage from just the token.
11. And what's Grixis at?
Grixis is 2/1, so he's a 3/2 right now.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11.
He can block the
14.
He can activate and block the Archangel of
I
Thune.
believe that is 16 damage.
Potentially, but he's dead next turn if regardless.
16 damage. So is he? What's he going to block here?
It looks like he blocked the token, which was the smart move.
I'm assuming, but all the counters go up again.
Yeah, everything goes up now.
Okay, so how much did he hit him for? This is scary.
He hit him for
4, 7, 9.
Yeah, 9 damage. So Phil's at 9.
Archangel of Thune, man. If you ever let that get activated, that's terrifying. Not the position you want to be in.
Yep. So whatever he drew, it's got to save him. If it doesn't, then
I think this is it.
the only thing that could save him right now is a cranial plating.
Not even.
Nope. Yep. That's a scoop.
Not
All
even.
right. Good games. Pod wins in 2.
Pod wins it in 2. Yeah. Insult Artifact as well. It's a good point, the Ziggs. Insult Artifact is a fun card. It's one of the few.
Yeah, I don't know
New
why
spicy
Thune attacked
tools.
there either. I would have kept her back. Really wasn't any reason to attack with her. It would be
Probably just feeling pretty bold, seeing as Phil had pretty much 0 cards in hand.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is.
That's true. Avachin's Pilgrim, does that have flying?
No, Avachin's Pilgrim does not.
Because
have
it looks
flying.
like it's flying in the card.
No, it's not. Are you kidding me? Pull it up. I'll show you. It's not flying at all.
Well, I got the impression of flight when I looked at it. Avachin's Pilgrim.
Right there. Look at him. Does he look like he has wings?
Guys, come on. Does Avachin's Pilgrim look like he's flying? He totally looks like he's flying
No,
in
he
that
doesn't.
picture. Come on.
Not at all.
Come on. I think, so we see the sideboard, Linvala, Abrupt Decay. Lots of dirty, dirty answers for Affinity. As we talked about, Affinity gets a lot of hate.
Yeah, I'm going to actually go see if we can grab another match since we have 21 minutes left on the clock.
All right, so we're just going to see if he can run
And
another
we'll-
match.
Yeah.
And let's talk about Insult Artifact. I actually won my match against Pod. I think I had to mull down to 5 or something. And I ended up... It wasn't the best hand, but turn 2, I ensouled my Mox Opal because I had nothing else to do, and I ended up winning the game just beating him down with a 5/5 Mox Opal. So that was pretty exciting. But, oh my god, other Affinity misplays. I was playing against, at SCG Open Columbus, I went up against a Reanimator deck that eventually made it into the top 16 of the Modern IQ event. And it was based around Borborygmos and Gristlebrand. Draw a ton off of Gristlebrand, and then throw out all your lands and shoot you with this Borborygmos. Let me see him. I'll pull him up for you guys. Borborygmos. That's where we go. Borborygmos. Let's see. Which Borborygmos is it? Yeah, discard a land card. Borborygmos Enraged deals 3 damage to target creature or player, so he just draws a ton of lands off the Gristlebrand, and then just shoots you with the Borborygmos. And he reanimates both of them with Goryo's Vengeance. And I lost to him because I had, what did I have?
We might actually, the one game that is most likely going to go to Game 3 and we'll be able to see is Waste Not versus Delver.
Dude, that's the guy. Wentway 911 is the guy that I sack blocked I sack blocked with Master of Ethereum against your Borborygmos Enraged. I want to let you see my face right now so you can see how sad I am about that. That was me after I did that, and you just looked at me and you were like, no, you sacrificed that. And I was like, yes, I did.
I'm going to push you over a little bit.
Hey, Crimson Viper's back because Pod is gone. That should be, if they ever like reprint Pod, that'll be an additional effect. When Pod comes into play, exile all Crimson Vipers. Yeah, and
yeah, we're gonna
good on
see...
you for kicking my butt with that Reanimator deck. It made me feel a lot better when you ended up getting a really high ranking in the main tournament. But congratulations, by the way. That was a really fun deck, and you have a really cool beard too. You look like a guy that would play Reanimator. So let's see what's gonna be on camera.
We're probably gonna be seeing the Waste Knot and Delver matchup.
Is that Paul?
Game 3? Yeah, that's Paul. It's Paul and Mike.
Oh, no, guys, sorry. The worst part was my Master of Ethereum would have traded with his WUBRGxyz. Mine was a 6/6. WUBRGxyz was a 7/6, so I would have gotten rid of the WUBRGxyz, and then he wouldn't have had his win condition. But I had no idea. I had no idea what his game plan was.
And Mike Babcock. Okay.
The Ziggs. Do you wanna? He said Vintage Affinity is so fun. Do you have a list? Can you send us a list? That'd be super cool. All right.
Skull clamps. Oh God.
Skull
clamps are nasty. Nasty. There's a reason they're banned in Modern.
There's a reason they're banned in everything except for Vintage. They're banned in Legacy too?
I don't think they're banned in Legacy.
I think it is. All right. Let's see. Who's on the left? Who's on the right?
We don't know yet because they haven't sat down.
They haven't sat down yet.
Yeah.
What are their names?
We've got Paul Green and Mike Babcock.
Mike Babcock and Paul Green. All right, give me 1 second to update this for you guys.
They're still working on game 2.
Still working on game 2, but they're gonna move over game 3.
Yep.
Wait, but what if?
No, I asked them if they're gonna go to most likely gonna go to game 3, and they're like, yeah.
So this is a most likely. Then why hasn't someone conceded yet?
Cause why not? Like maybe they'll turn it around.
Yeah, because.
Never know.
Yeah, Gibism confirmed. It is. It's banned in Legacy. I thought it was banned in everything, dude. They aren't.
It's like Treasure Cruise on steroids. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Dude,
Holy crap.
It's ridiculous. Just post the list in chat, the Ziggs, for the Affinity list. We would love to see that.
Pull up the booth again.
You pull up the booth. I'm so hungry. Can we get another exclamation point pancake thing going?
Yeah, more pancakes.
Just so I can think about all the pancakes I'm gonna eat tonight after this. Ooh. Life totals. Where is? Oh, there it is. It was hiding from me.
Yeah,
Up
bring 'em
to
back to
20. No poison counters. Nuh-uh.
None.
Ain't gonna see that.
I'll do it. You scoot over.
It's a clever way to get me to scoot over.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey, Razor Verge, everybody, Dr. Blondie. I don't think I've seen you in chat before. He's helping me out with the exclamation point pancake. Captain QC, exclamation point Cheerios. I had those for breakfast. Along with I had like a fresh loaf of French bread, and I cooked up some really runny, creamy scrambled eggs, a la Gordon Ramsay's recipe.
That sounds yummy.
Threw some Gouda on top of that.
I'm gonna do a preemptive 1-1, assuming that they're going.
Toasted it up. I make badass breakfast sandwiches. Like 90% of the reason my
They're
girlfriend's
really
still dating me is because of my breakfast sandwiches. And my breakfast burritos.
Yeah, I love.
You've had the burritos.
The burritos are very.
I don't know if
good.
I've made you a breakfast sandwich.
No, but
you could ask the other Alex Kuzma.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she got locked out of her apartment one night, so I drove all the way to the north side to get her, and then I cooked her a breakfast sandwich in the morning because I felt bad. Pancake. Nice. Thanks, guys. And again, Gibism with the syrup. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. All right. So what are the decks again? Dude, I can't remember anything. Pancakes are in my brain now.
It's Waste Knot and Delver. Yeah. So we're gonna actually see the Delver matchup again.
Is it Paul on Delver?
Yeah, it's Paul on Delver.
Guys, we're rooting against this Delver player because he's the one who was masquerading as Affinity Pod.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they're still not there.
Reaper B12 says, I'm not a breakfast person, but you're getting me wet right now. Dude, I'm soaking. I'm soaking down here.
I really
thinking about, thinking about my breakfast.
About food because
I've been too sleepy to cook breakfast, though. Now that I have Destiny,
I'm
not going to sleep anymore.
Staying up
all these games. Oh.
I want to do the raid tonight. That's my plan.
I'm like level 5. Can I do the raid with you guys?
No, you can't do the raid with us at level 5. That's not allowed.
Guys, I don't think it's fair that I'm level 5 in Destiny and they're not letting me do the raid with them. I don't think that's
yeah,
that's
well,
cool.
you know,
So if you could give me a little bit of love,
He
and
needs to
maybe
be a certain level.
maybe we could make Spriggs' heart
The game
grow.
itself will not let you.
Make his heart
It's just
grow a
not
few
gonna-
sizes. Well, I think you're lying about that,
Well,
and
you
I think
can
you just
try.
don't want me to
You
play
can try if you
you think
want.
I'm
It's
he's
not
a
gonna-
little level 5 guy. Well, I think we could all change. Give Spriggs a change of heart
You can try.
and let him play with me. What is
Hey, Delver's going on, but he's gonna get wrecked.
Yeah, Crimson Viper.
Come
We're gonna watch him get wrecked, dude. Don't leave.
Yes, you can raid at level 1. Just no level 5s, please. If you're level 1, I will allow it.
Well,
You
no
can
one's
do
helping
it.
me here. Joey Explosion. Thank you for the follow.
Yes,
I
thank
want
you,
to see that
thank
name
you.
animated.
I want to see Joey explode.
How you do? Joey from Friends. That'd be great. Gibbism says he's a level 7 breakfast man, sir. His friend Joe is a level 11 with a couple levels in Brewmaster.
Nice.
Dude, I'm beyond levels.
And I promise you will enjoy this Delver matchup because you get to watch his hand just get destroyed.
Crimson
And then turn
Viper, what do
into
you
two
do?
zombies
What are you doing
against
when you're
him.
not watching the stream? What are you gonna do instead? Some porn? Okay.
Oh, hey, they're here. I think they're here. So we're going to go
Think
ahead
they're here?
and find out who is where. I'm just going to go out and see. Oh, we got 2.
Sack Daddy 111. Thanks for the
Sack
follow,
and shit.
dude. Welcome to the community.
I hope
Reaper
you know-
B12. Thanks for the follow. Glad to see you guys here.
I hope Sack Daddy knows how to properly sack things to his
Arcbound Ravager, yeah. Dude, playing with Arcbound Ravager, oh, it's like playing with fistfuls of lightning. Interpret that analogy how you will.
Alright, so Paul isn't.
Oh, Paul's on the left.
So he's on.
I know what that
That's him.
creeper looks like.
He's on Delver.
What are their records? Because we have not updated those, and Mark's gonna yell
I've got
at us.
those. I've got those. We've got
Well, first let's do the names. Let's do this in a logical order.
yeah.
Okay. Reekson1, thanks for the follow, dude. Glad to have you here. Dick Knows, I'm super excited to have you here.
This is round 3, so
With
they're
your
1-1.
Big old phallic schnoz.
The other guy is Mike Babcock.
Mike Babcock. What does a Dick Nose look like?
So obviously they're.
And he's on Waste Knot.
Yes.
Who's playing what?
Yeah. We've got Waste Knot with Michael Babcock. You're putting that in the wrong place. That's Waste
His
Knot.
deck name is Michael Babcock.
Yes.
And you're spelling Babcock incorrectly.
His opponent's playing Angel.
Angel? No, it's Delver. We know.
He's just lying about
Yeah.
everything.
he named the deck Angel Bob, but he's actually running.
Okay. He named it Angel. God, Paul is such a troll.
Yes, he is.
Come on.
Alright, cool. So Delver is on the play, so obviously he
1-1-1.
lost last.
And what are the records? Swings.
They're
So
1-1-0.
shocks in.
Here, I got it.
Okay. Okay, you got this. Arcaduna asks, anyone seen Manaless Affinity on tap? That I have not, dude. Hey, Reaper B is gonna show me what a dick nose looks like. I mean, I'm curious for non-sexual reasons, just like for like science and stuff.
Alright, so we saw a...
Captain QC says, "Hey guys, I have a great idea. Put an Angel Enchantment mirror on stream." Well, you know what? That never happened. We see another.
Yeah, that
we see
never
another
happened.
Swift Spear.
Wow, 2 Swift Spears swinging in. Well, he swung in once. So
He also
Mike,
shocked in his that steam vents.
Mike is actually at 17.
Yes. Unless those are Blood Crypts he's playing.
And he just wrench mined. No, I don't think those are Blood Crypts.
Whew.
So he is at... I'm actually going to put him at... I believe he's at 15, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's at 15.
Oh, he just spell
Oh,
snared
he
that.
spell snared the Mind Wrench.
Wrench Mind.
Wrench Mind, whatever. I mean, basically the same card.
But a Mind Wrench is like, I don't know, I just imagine like a brain with a wrench fixing a car. Alright, let's see. Crack the Misty. Paul's at 17.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for
Indeed he
updating
is.
the record totals. He should be
And
at
he
17, right?
swings in again, so Mike is
Or is
at
that
13 now.
what is that? Is that that is a check land or a buddy land? So he did not shock that. So he is at 1, 2. He's at 17.
No, he's at. That makes him at 15 right now.
That makes it okay.
Yeah.
Well, that works.
And there
what
is
on earth?
That's Liliana.
That is beautiful.
But he's snapping back a. I'm assuming.
Spell snare.
No, not the spell snare, because spell snare won't do it.
And he
Yeah,
went
there
down
it
another
is.
3.
Yep.
Speaking of Soul Sisters, and considering we're watching Waste Not, I did play Martyr Life versus Waste Not, and I just had like 40 life, and he had the rack out and stuff, and he was just so slow, and I was just waiting.
Oh, those are fast lands. Okay, thank you guys.
Okay, but he did just throw that Blood Crypt down.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I see black red so little.
Because he threw that down, I believe that puts him at 13.
Well, he didn't.
Because what's been happening is we've been seeing these Swift Spears swinging every turn for 2.
Well, he swung for 1.
Yes.
Swung for 2 the next turn.
Right. Puts him at, and then 2 for the next turn, and then he shocked in this. Yeah, it's been 3 turns. And this is turn 4 now. And he's got a Snapcaster out as well.
Razor versus this fucking Delver player plays faster than I do. Dude, Paul plays so fast. Paul's a very good player.
So,
at the SCG Open, he was the only one of us who played Standard, and he made it to the top 32.
So those Swift Spears are now dealing 2 damage each, so that's 6 damage. That puts Mike at 7.
And I don't think Waste Not has a way to deal with this. I don't see an Ensnaring Bridge. I don't see
there's
really anything.
Ooh.
What on earth? That is, I know what that is. Draw 3, discard 3.
Yep.
Yeah, Razorverge. He's a very good
at
player.
random?
Yeah, he taught me a lot. Yes, the random is so fun, and both players do it. Both players do it, which is why it's fun when you have a Waste Not out. But if you don't have a Waste Not out, it's not the best thing.
2.
And of course, rolling the die to randomize the process.
And 6 does not exist. Roll again.
Tie-Dye Gaming, if you're asking me how I did at Omaha, I scrubbed out of the main event. Got some bad matchups, made some mistakes. Met a fan of the stream. My first round opponent, really cool guy, beat my butt in the mirror. And then I did pretty well in the side events. I went like 3-1 and 1.
Lightning Bolt,
2-1.
a Raven's Crime, and another. I don't know the name of that card. What's the name of that card, Ryan? The one that draw 3 and then discard 3 at random.
I have no idea. Hey, what's up, Crimson Viper?
He's gonna Lightning Bolt the Snapcaster.
Sure. How many cards does Paul have in hand after that? 1 or 2?
Paul only had 1 in hand, but he just drew, and now he plays
Delver
Delver.
of Secrets. Look at him
And
just
he
tossing those
swings.
lands, just wantonly throwing them in no
So,
direction in particular.
We've got Mike at 5. He's gonna do it again.
That's Reforge the Soul. That's actually not the card I was
2,
thinking of.
3, off the top.
I'm thinking of a card with a similar effect. So that's not draw 3, discard 3. What am I thinking of then, guys?
Yeah, what is that card?
Well, let's bring up Reforge the
it's
Soul.
Reforge the Soul. Yeah, just bring that
Because
up.
I've got no idea what that does. Reforge the Soul.
Each player discards his or her hand and draws. That's not what he's playing, though. Guys, you're trolling us.
That is
That's
not...
Burning Inquiry.
That is! It's draw 3, discard 3.
Yeah.
I'm always right. I never make mistakes, and you all need to stop correcting me. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, dude. We should really have... Like, we should troll... Like, go through the YouTube videos and make a montage of all the dumb things I've said. I think one of my favorites was when I was like,
Ziggs is saying Reforge the Soul is also in...
Oh, okay.
Oh, he has both in hand. Okay, so he has Reforge the Soul in hand.
Okay.
Sadly, he couldn't Miracle cost that.
Thank you, guys.
That would have been awesome.
Reforge the Soul is in his hand. And once again, for the new people here, we totally appreciate it when you guys help us out, call out misplays, call out missed life total, stuff like that.
He really needs...
Super useful for us.
He really needs that Waste Not out. Because all of these cards that he's playing, they're not worth anything.
Also at
without the Waste
5.
Not. He is at 5.
1 pump spell, even if the Delver doesn't flip.
Yep.
And that's game. Whew.
If the Delver flips, it is game.
Yeah, if the Delver flips, there's nothing you can do.
Is it going to flip?
Let's
it
see.
flips. Yep, that's it. And he plays it, it just doesn't even matter.
Don't know.
Is that it?
Just going through the motions here. I think that's...
That should be it.
Unless we have the life total.
Yep,
Yeah, there we go. Boom.
Alright. Poor waste snot.
Alright. Let's clean this up. Back to 20 for everyone. And we're moving on to our last round.
Yes, sir.
So, guys, what do you want to see for the last round? Something
Here.
interesting, a deck you want to see that we haven't seen? Do we want to see someone who's in contention for 4-0? Something like that. So, let me know, you guys. Oh, as well, after next round, we will be giving away a Japanese Thrun the Last Troll. Gotta be followed to win it.
Yep.
And even if you follow, just for the, I'm so tired and hungry. I'm
Are
gonna
you?
pass. I'm falling asleep in between words. I can't even craft sentences right now. What I was trying to say is, even if you only follow for the raffle, we still appreciate you being here. By the way, we are at MTG Card Market tonight.
Yes, we are.
We have not mentioned that. They're based in Chicago. They have a freaking ridiculously robust online store.
Yeah.
Check them out. We've already had some people.
Wow, thank you for the follows, guys. That was...
Bo Harding, totally not a moon bear. I'm gonna question that. I think you
Are a moon bear.
I think you plausibly are a moon bear.
And
so
Xander Doom. Thank you,
Xander
guys.
Doom. That's my dog was named Xander and he died, so I think it's your fault. Team 19, Protein Hydra, Professor Duckslap.
Wow.
I would love to have a teacher named Professor Duckslap.
That would be an awesome teacher.
Should I be like, and what are the required texts for the course? Quack! And just fucking slap
And
you in
slap
the
you, yeah.
face.
That would be awesome.
Manbullful says, how did people like the Enchantment Control Mirror? We loved every bit of it.
No.
And then afterward, to do something fun, we watched me stare at the wall instead.
I thought we agreed to not talk about that anymore. Guys, you're breaking the rule. There's Thrun. We're
Yeah,
gonna
but
be
no one's supposed to know about that.
raffling that out soon.
The Ziggs, you want to fap to that?
Thank you, Doc MC. For
You've
the
got
follow.
10 seconds to finish the Ziggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's done.
Yeah,
All right, let's go
I
back
hope
up and look
you're-
at all the follows.
Oh wow, yeah, we got. Let's see. There was
It was Protein Hydra, which is another great name. Days U,
Dazu,
Zeox87,
and Teve19.
Teve19, Doc MC. Once again, guys, even if you're just here for the raffle, thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank
We
you.
appreciate having you here, and we hope you show up again because we give away cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already sitting right next to the next week's giveaways.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys.
They're pretty cool.
But one of these cards is coming back with a vengeance, and that is the best hint slash
I see what you
riddle
did
I
there.
can
see what you did there.
come up with while I am this tired and hungry. Gibbism, how dare you? How dare you eat cake in front of me like that, knowing that I am starving to death.
Not to death, but
To death.
Starving to the
Feel
point where you just.
my insides. Whoa! Crimson Viper stared at his cake. Ipoa stole the cake. Damn.
Oh,
See?
here we go. We've got the.
See, there you
new-
goes, guys. We have a true
new
lifetime
list.
story. Fufufuku
Oh wow.
came for the raffle once, won a fluster storm. He won a fluffer storm, and then he kept coming back.
All right, we've got our undefeated guys, our Spencer and Davey, who we've both seen.
Deflector, Plug HD, thanks for the follow, guys. Welcome to the community. Talk to us in chat. We're all really nice.
What do you guys want to see? Oh, we also have
It's people in the world.
Tony and Brendan in. Oh wait, sorry, Davey and no, that's the same people. Davey and Spencer are our undefeated guys. Do you guys want to see the?
Grixis Control?
Yeah, that's Grixis
They may
Control
just-
and oh, they may just split. And
Okay.
Martin? No.
So
sorry.
Thopter Foundry against... Do we know what Matt Dawson's playing? Day
You know what,
one
let's-
noob. Thanks for the follow. Glad to
Oh
have
yeah,
you
that's
here, dude.
Pod. That's right. We've got there's Pod and Thopter Foundry.
Yeah, the Ziggs. It's Japanese, dude. Check that out. I thought you finished already. That Spear Kid, you are my favorite Spear Kid. Thank you for the follow. Glad
We've
to have
got,
you here,
you know
dude.
what? We also have our people who went, what is that, 2-1? We got Greg Pino and Map Barbusio.
So we got the Vengevine
Greg
deck.
is Vengevine or Fauna Shaman.
No love for
deck.
the Vengevine deck.
Greg is on Fauna Shaman something.
Really?
Yeah. And then Matt, who I'm
Oh, okay.
assuming is Infect.
Okay. Razor Verge says he needs a funny and somewhat fucked up title for this essay on the death penalty. That he's
You're
writing.
good at that. Let's
Give me some more context and I'll help
Alright,
you.
so I heard one Grixis control. What else do you guys want to see? There's no Titan deck.
The Ziggs, stop trolling. We're not giving away a Japanese Goryo's Vengeance next week. You don't know what... Oh, no. You're wrong. You are basing that off of my poorly formulated hint.
Yeah.
You are wrong.
It's close. That was very close.
Because I misled you because I'm dumb, but...
Writing out there, come on.
Okay, yeah. Let's... Do you want to do the Greg, Pino, and Matt? Or
Yes,
do you want to...
Thopter.
Yeah. The Thopter? The Thopter deck?
Martin Sheeler.
Okay, we'll do the Thopter deck, yeah.
Okay. But if they play, can we see Grixis?
Yeah, if they play.
Can we see Davey?
Oh, let me
The guys
ask
who,
them. Okay.
yeah. We're going to see if the guys who are in contention for 4-0 are going to...
Yeah.
Okay, so he says... Razor Verge says that he's just debating both sides of it using empirical data. What do we think? Who are some of your... Like, what cases have you used as examples? What cases have you examined? There are some pretty famous death penalty cases. There are some pretty memorable...
There is no Goryo Vengeance. I'm sorry, Ziggs. It's not happening.
There, Crimson Viper says he can handle Thopter. Thank you, Crimson Viper. Thank you for being on the same page with us. Okay, so let's see. Death Vengeance, or Death Penalty, Death Vengeance. Oh. Losing my mind a little bit. Okay. Death Penalty. Have you used any of the famous cases? Plug HD. After this round, we're giving away a Japanese Throne the Last Troll. And I think you missed it if you weren't here, but we already gave away a Korean Mutavault.
Control and his opponent Drew were watching the
Thopter Foundry?
Yeah, Thopter.
Okay, so we're going to see Thopter Foundry and Pod. Okay, so we've got Pod and Thopter Foundry going up, and it looks like they're there. So we're going to go away for now, and we will see you guys after for the raffle.
Dude, so many people want the Thrunes. Ipoa ran out of cupcakes. I'm sorry, dude. Did you try to make your name Epona and miss the last consonant? That sucks. I'm totally trying to think for you here, Razor Verge, but my brain is mush right now. So all the Oklahoma cases, I'm trying to think of some of the famous quotes from death row inmates. Like the dude who wanted spaghetti and meatballs, and they didn't give him spaghetti and meatballs. And like his final words were, I just want the world to know they didn't give me spaghetti and meatballs. The dude on the right is Thopter Foundry.
Yeah?
Oh, I'm sorry, Ipoa. I didn't know you've been asked that so many times. But I still want to know the answer. War Hero 322, good night, dude. Sukli says, no noose is good news. That's kind of... Okay, that's funny. He says he made this name when he was a child before Epona was a thing. Well, popularly, Epona became a thing with the emergence of The Legend of Zelda, but Epona is actually the name of an archaic horse god. So, yeah. So yeah, he's been around for a while. And there we go. Razor Verge got the title for his essay. Sick. Sick nasty. Reaper B12 wants my brain mush. Says brain mush yum. Velox Dominus. Definitely the main villain from a fantasy novel.
Yes.
Probably like a Brandon Sanderson or Patrick Rothfuss fantasy novel.
I think this is Angel Pod. So I'm just going to go put Angel Pod.
Okay, thank you for the follow, dude. Glad to have you here. The Ziggs, I saw a lot of people playing with Hypermats. He said, is it just me or does everyone play with KMC Hypermats now?
I play with Hypermats, personally.
I play with Hypermats. The surfaces get really dirty, and I have gross, sweaty palms because I'm a loser. So they collect dirt really quickly for me.
You should try the dragon, whatchamacallums. I can't remember.
No, Crimson Viper. It's Thopter versus Pod.
Yeah, okay. Thopter versus Pod. We got
I was mistaken. I confused Spencer with Matt Dawson. Matt Dawson's actually on Scapeshift.
He's on Scapeshift.
Oh,
okay.
Yes, that's right.
It's on Scapeshift. Day One Noob loves one of our voices.
Oh. Which one do you not like?
He didn't say that. He said, "Can I say I love your voice?" Absolutely, you can say that. Oh, and, oh my God, we have so many comments going on right now. Dude,
I want to see
Crimson Viper. Don't leave, please. You've been leaving all day. You haven't watched anything. Okay, he leads off with the...
Valkyrie. And there's no pod. It's Scapeshift. We were mistaken.
We promised, dude. Promise, dude. Zergling2525 says, just joined a few minutes ago. What's up, dude? You've missed a lot, man.
Like,
but we're glad to have you here.
But it's okay, because you're going to see an awesome match anyways.
There's a pod deck because that was a misnomer, but it's not banned until Friday.
Oh, thank you, ZX.
Who is ZX?
ZX thinks I'm cute.
It's probably like your dad or something, like your mom.
Thanks, Dad.
No one actually thinks you're cute, dude. And we see the namesake of the deck, Thopter Foundry, coming down. Oh my god, Simon says, is he playing eggs? It's kind of like eggs.
But it's not.
It's eggs, but less broken and
but
annoying.
But it's Thopter Foundry.
And here we go, Matt going, what the frick is this? He won't leave, man. Zerglin says he's not going to leave.
Thank you, man.
Good. Don't ever leave. Like, once we stop streaming, you got to stay in chat until other people come. And you can't eat. Can't eat unless other people are here. Okay.
No, that's not why.
Oh, dude, no, dude. Zergling, ask any question you want. That goes for everyone. We'll try to answer them if we can, if we have between... Okay, shocked in a breeding pool like that, because we try to keep track of everything here. And again, if you guys see misplays, we missed something on the life totals, let us know. We really appreciate it. So he's down to 18. He's got a Sakura Tribe Elder on board. We're going to have to start paying attention to Thopter Foundry, because he's going to be gaining life for this. Ooh. All right. I've seen this Thopter Foundry deck in action. He's been playing it forever.
It's pretty interesting.
You guys, we do not have a Japanese Goryo's Vengeance. The clue was that the card is coming back with a Vengeance.
Yeah.
And it is not Goryo's Vengeance, so that's another clue.
However, by saying it's coming back with a Vengeance, that's basically saying Goryo's Vengeance.
Yeah, dude, I didn't even think about that implications. I am so sorry. Yeah, to us? No, we can't. We can't do that, Day One Noob. That would be awesome, though, if we could change that to have our little faces.
Yeah, that would be great.
Oh, it would be great if we could do like chibi animated versions of us.
Oh man, and animate them as we talk.
Okay, did he sack? Okay, sack that to Thopter Foundry. So what this Thopter Foundry? I'm sure most of you guys are familiar with it, but he just sacks everything to Thopter Foundry. There's a bunch of value to it. But oh my god, update his life total.
All right, you do it. You got
not
this.
Not that you. Okay.
Got it.
And what other records?
They are, well, the records are different for both of them. So, Matt Scapeshift is 3-0, and
the Ziggs, dude, just
Thopter Foundry is 2-1.
The Ziggs, you keep whiffing on these guesses, man. Sherlock Guitar says we can do that. I believe we could actually, but as much as some of you want to see our faces, I'm pretty sure most people want to see the cards. Speaking of which, we are going to bring up Thopter Foundry.
Indeed, we are.
And now I'm just burping because there's nothing in there's just gas inside of me.
Well, soon
food.
You will get food. Can you go check what the time left in round 4 is?
Yeah.
Because we should probably get that going. All right, so we see Scapeshift setting up. We already see Martin getting his Thopters out there.
4-4-4-4-4.
4-4-4-4-4.
Let's do 44-30.
All right. I got this.
Because by the time your slow little baby fingers get to that keyboard, at least 10 seconds will have elapsed.
You're right.
Day One Noob says no one cares for the cards. We want sexy faces. Well, what's a sexy face on a card? Like what's a?
We see a Vendilion click come down, so now we can see we've got Martin's got his.
I want the old one. Thopter Foundry.
Oh yeah. Why is Dark Confidant up there?
I was looking for a sexy face.
Oh. Not that Dark Confidant.
Right. Sherlock, if you're asking about the hybrid mana cost, that means you can either play a black or a white.
The thing
to satisfy that cost.
Down, that is a Lotus Blossom, I believe.
Okay.
So let's pull that up.
And that is a card that has the keyword suspend.
Lotus Bloom. I'm sorry. It's
so
Lotus
he
Bloom.
Doesn't pay for it. And you guys you can read that there.
Yeah. Sack it, add 3 mana of any color to your mana pool.
All right. And is he sacked anymore? Cards? No, I just see the Ichor Wellspring down there.
He's waiting.
But he got clicked.
He's building up his.
And he has the Grand Architect. So, Brofester says, is this deck any good? It is because of this card.
Yes.
So
Architect is
when he sacks artifacts to the Thopter Foundries, that he's sacking things that die for value, like Ichor Wellspring, which draws you a card. He gets a blue 1/1 flyer. Grand Architect gives all other blue creatures +1/+1.
Yes.
So it's not like incredible tier 1 format dominating deck, but this guy knows how to pilot it pretty well, and it can do some surprising things, especially when you don't know how to play against it.
Yeah, he's been playing it here for a while, and we've seen some really cool stuff done with it.
And he swings in for 2, and it's a deck he's super enthusiastic about, and has, like as we've been saying, he has a lot of experience on. Okay, it looks like he's sacking the.
Yeah.
I always forget which one that is.
But I believe it lets him draw a card, correct?
I think so. It is the chromatic. It's Sphere or Lantern. I think it's Lantern.
Yeah. So he's gonna get another Thopter out there.
I don't know if it's the chromatic Lantern. We figured it out.
Regardless,
Last
he's
time.
now at 22. He's got 2 Thopters out.
And that is representing 4 damage flying. Because of the Grand Architect.
Yep. That Grand Architect is nasty. So Matt's gotta be careful. He's gotta start getting those lands out there faster, or else he's just not gonna be able to. He's not gonna be able to erase Martin.
Dude, thank you, Ziggs. The Ziggs. He said it's Terrarion.
Oh yes.
This is why we love you guys. This
Then
stream
you
would
are.
not be possible without you guys. It would just be me making a bunch of mistakes. It'd be hilarious. Miller D says, if you play a deck for a while, get the tokens. Dude, I've never seen a Thopter Foundry 1/1 blue flying artifact creature.
Yeah, I don't know what that token looks like.
I've
but
not seen that
he
token.
should get those tokens.
All right. Reaper with some keyboard slips.
Oh, there are no tokens.
Prismatic.
Cadris, thank you for the follow.
That's a pretty badass.
Cadris.
Yeah, like I want to see Cadris, the hero, pitted against Velix Dominus.
I might name a Dragon Age character Cadris.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I can see it.
Shuzo says he calls his Rafflethopters. Yeah, Zergling says he uses Pokemon cards as tokens. Lots of people do that. It's pretty cool. Sacks the Darksteel Citadel.
Yep, to the Thopter Foundry, he's going to gain a life, and another Thopter comes out into play. Now
Scary,
has
scary, scary.
6 damage that he can
And
swing
did
with.
that on Matt's end step, so it is ready to attack.
Yes, sir.
Dick Nose says they were printed in Modern Masters, the Thopter tokens. Oh, I'm sure there are. I've just never seen them. But it's good to know what set they're printed in.
Yes.
Maybe, I wonder if you can, I don't think you can look up tokens on Gatherer. I don't think you can.
Nope.
Nah.
That's okay. We don't need to see him.
Nah. Alright. And that is,
So Martin is considering what he's going to do here.
by the way, that land he has here, I believe, is a Buried Ruin.
Yeah, it's Buried Ruin.
Yeah.
So he's going to play a second Grand Architect.
Wow. So
now
representing,
those Thopters are
that's
gonna be
9
doing-
damage.
Yeah, a lot of damage.
Click can block 1, 6 would get through.
Click will block 1, but then die in the process.
Still scary. Reaper B, he sacked a Terrarion, I believe.
Yes, he did. No. The third one, he sacked the Blightsteel. No, what? Blightsteel Citadel, yeah.
Darksteel Citadel.
Darksteel, that's it. I'm
Blightsteel
sorry.
Citadel would sound way too
Yeah,
cool.
there's
So 6
too
damage
many
got through.
Artifact things with steel in the name. Lots of steel. So Matt is at 10.
The Zig says that
Here comes in another Thopter.
the tokens are incredibly difficult to find. I don't doubt that. Let's see what he's got here. Electrolyzed
I don't know
to the
what he's-
face.
Yeah, that's got to be to
Just
the face.
trying to get him closer to the magic number
Yeah, 'cause,
for a Scapeshift kill.
I think Matt is actually looking for a Scapeshift. I don't think he has one in hand.
Dude, the Ziggs, you're our favorite. He says he knows all these cards and we should hire him.
Do you wanna?
You're
You could be our card man.
Official card master.
The card
Oh,
master.
we'll give you. Wait, dude. We'll just.
WUBRGxyz.
Dude, what? Reaper B says he's gonna eat some pancakes. Are you serious? You're gonna do that to my
Bastard.
face right now?
How dare you?
How?
You know
How
we
do you
want
get off on
pancakes.
that, dude? We've been talking about pancakes all night, and we're trapped in here trying to freaking shoutcast some magic, dreaming of pancakes, and you're just gonna come and just all over our pancake wet dream?
For a day, come on, Ziggs. You know that throne is worth at least a year of work. Come on.
Yeah, it is. I'll work a day for that throne. That's
How
not
dare you
nearly enough.
insult us?
Must spend lifetimes. He says I'll work for more than a day for that throne. Dude, in the course of the stream, we will probably give away more than one throne. I cannot guarantee that, but we've given away a pretty diverse array of cards.
Yeah, here goes Dig. Dig is looking for Scapeshift, and he totally found it right away.
Just
He's
it's upside
like-
down.
Yeah,
he's like, oh, we found another one,
two
and a cryptic
Scapeshifts.
command. Yeah.
I like
He's
how
not.
he was digging and immediately saw the Scapeshift and was like, oh, look at that. And he just stopped and looked at it for a while.
He's not. Is he in range? I always forget Scapeshift's magic numbers. Oh man, Reaper B is driving all the way to Chicago to eat pancakes in our face.
Man,
There's
that's
some.
sick.
That is
some
disgusting. You are a messed up person.
monster.
I don't know what raised you. What kind of disgusting, vile, just abhorrent creature just dug you up from the earth? I don't know. I don't even know. // he also found a bolt. True.
Yeah.
And Gibbism is
I don't know if he
linking
wants to
pictures of
use-
pancakes.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
if he
look at
wants
that
to
right
grab
now.
the bolt. He's not grabbing the bolt. He's going for the Scapeshift and the Cryptic, it looks like.
Dr. S810 says, how's Thopter going to win? Those 2 cards you see, the just magic cards, those are 3/3 flying Thopters.
Yeah, because of the Grand Architects, that's basically, he just beats down with the Thopters. And, yeah.
Oh my god. Zach Attacks is where y'all located in the city, near UIC. I live near UIC in Bridgeport. We're on the north side where where Spriggs lives.
Yeah, we're in
Belmont.
We're in Lakeview, actually, is the
Really?
correct term.
We're right by the-
close to Lakeview. We're very close.
We're
to
on
Lakeview.
Belmont, right
We're
next to the
on
Belmont
Belmont.
Red Line.
Yeah,
Crimson Viper's back. Sup, dude?
the area is not called Belmont though, which is why.
Oh my god, the Ziggs and Sukli just keep trolling us, giving misinformation.
Crimson, we were misled. It is not Pod. It was Scapeshift.
That's why we tried to call you back, dude. Swinging with a Grand Architect as well.
It looks like it. I mean, it will be a 2/4.
It's just going to be seriously difficult for Scapeshift to deal with this because he's going
Well,
to
the thing is,
keep
is
sacking
that,
and getting value off of
but
it.
Matt can go off next turn.
Yeah, no, that's
He
why.
can go grab 2 Valakutes. I think that'll be enough. If he goes, he sacks one of them for a Valakut, and then the rest are all mountains. That'll all come in, and that'll do
You can do 36 damage with 2 Valakutes.
36. I don't know if 36 is the right number.
Yeah, if it was like
Well,
8
can you bring
and 2
Valakut up
Valakutes,
real
yes.
quick?
And Tattooed Kid says, first time watching, he's going to hit that follow button. Smack the shit out of it, dude.
Thank you, Tattooed Kid.
Claudio says, how far away from Wrigley? Not too far.
What did you do?
I
You
did.
pressed the wrong button.
I did bad things. Hold on. I got you. So what are we looking up?
Valakut.
Valakut. And what did he just cryptic command?
He is. I think he's gonna tap out.
Yes, I was right. The Zig says with 8 lands, he can do 36 damage.
Yes, but he doesn't have. He won't have 8 lands.
Yes, true. I was just saying, I know you can, with 2 Valakuts, 8 lands, you can do 36
Right.
damage. Claudio, Zach Attack 33, thanks for the follow, guys.
He'll be able to
Glad
do.
to have you here.
He'll be able to do 30 damage if he Scapeshifts right now, but it doesn't look like that's what he's doing. He's
30?
Yeah, because what he does is he gets rid of one of them for another Valakut, and then wait, how many? Yeah, you need 5 mountains, so he'll get exactly 5 mountains.
Oh, dude, Christian
That's
Ryan,
6
welcome
damage
back,
per
man.
mountain. That's 30 damage. That'll kill Martin.
Okay. Well, maybe he'll die. Thopter found. Okay, so grab 2 of those. Swings for the win. And those?
No. He's
Is it just tapping
the
them?
Cryptic is
Tapping all of them?
all of
Yes.
them. On his turn, I think.
And-
yeah.
Yeah, thank all of you guys
Martin's
for
at
answering
20.
questions that we are not fast enough to answer. Scapeshifts 8, grab 6 mountains and 2 Valakuts.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yep. That's all you need.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And he does have Scapeshift in hand. I don't think he. I think he chose not to play it because I think he's afraid that Martin might have counterspells in hand.
All right. For turnout, people are asking about like what the turnout is.
Oh, he needs 6.
Always a pretty solid turnout. Sometimes a ridiculously large turnout. Always solid. Usually average, I would say 15 to 20 people.
Yeah.
Around there. Here's a link to their website. We're at MTG Card Market. Sorry, I'm just too tired. Not been mentioning that a lot. They are an incredible store. They are the source of these giveaways, and they have a very good online store. Super good online store. Zergling, we're glad you're following.
If you are. If you aren't, then you should.
Yes. Then you must. And let's see. Yeah, so he's just showing here.
He's going to go do it.
Martin's
Thank you, Zergling, for the follow.
Martin's going to take a sip of water and wait to die.
Yep.
DevClock says best stream NA. Boom. I think I'm a Cutie Pie stream. The League streamer. That might be the best stream NA.
Whoa, no.
We're not Cutie Pie level.
We go by what DevClock says. DevClock says we're best.
Oh, right, dude.
So
right,
we're
dude.
the best.
Yeah, thank you, Tattooed Kid, for the follow. Oh my god. The Zigs, all of them. All of them. Christian Ryan, the giveaway you missed was a Korean Mutavault.
Yes, sir.
And the next giveaway after this round is going to be a Japanese Through the Last Troll. And throughout the course of this stream, we've given away a lot more than that.
Yeah, we've got some lined up for next week as well, or next stream, I believe.
And I'm gonna call you. Wow, that looks like a French name with an X and a
yeah,
Y.
He doesn't even need. Yeah, he just plays the other Valakut.
Givre. Givre. He says, "Is this the first time you guys are doing this?" No, we've been streaming for a little bit.
Yeah.
Modern hasn't been. They've been streaming Legacy for a lot longer. So Modern, this is like the 4th stream, I think.
4th or 5th.
4th or 5th, somewhere around there. I don't even remember.
But here comes the
Zergling,
Scapeshift.
not today. No more Korean cards today. But we get lots of foreign giveaways from MTG Card Market. And by the way, guys, like I said, MTG Card Market, they let us do the stream here. They give us giveaways. They don't even ask for giveaways. They're just super cool dudes, and they're like, yo, let's give some shit away.
Yeah.
So check out their online store. Check out their Facebook.
Yeah, if you go like them on Facebook, they'll keep giving us more giveaways.
They will probably give us better giveaways.
Even better giveaways, too.
Yeah,
like,
and check out their
they're
online
already
store.
awesome.
That's where I buy most of my stuff.
Yeah.
And we've had some players place big orders.
Thank you, Ziver.
Givre?
Zivrai?
What if it's like...
Zivry?
Well, okay, let's think. So Favre, Brett Favre is spelled like that. It's like a French ending to a last name. So it'd be like, just like...
Yeah, they're
Gerv.
counting up totals, and that's game.
Gerv?
So
Sure.
Matt takes game 1.
And Tattoo Kid says, just looked at their store. They're lower priced than where I've looked before. Yeah,
Yeah,
prices fluctuate a lot between stores, but Card Market's super fair. The guy who does all the online stuff is a player himself. So, I mean, that's why we do the stream too. We love the community.
Yeah.
We want to take care of it, cultivate it, make it grow.
The guy who owns the store is very nice. He's the
No,
coolest guy.
the Zigs, we did not. The Zigs, no one listened to the Zigs. He is our resident card master, just named, but he is also a troll. And I was giving a hint about next week's giveaway, and I said that this card is coming back with a vengeance, which led him to believe, and many others, that it was a Japanese Goryo's vengeance, but it is not.
Not at all.
It is not.
You have to come back to see what it actually is.
And, dude, what's wrong with the riffle shuffle? People are saying, tell Matt not to shuffle his cards like that. If you got the sleeves and they're doubled sleeved, it's not that bad. But, oh my god, an unsleeved riffle shuffle? That makes me want to kill myself. Whew. Alright. Alright. So let's update this.
They all think it's a Golgari Grave Troll.
Golgari Grave Troll? No, guys.
Well,
okay.
maybe. We can't tell them.
Maybe, we can't tell you. We can't tell you.
It might be a Golgari trick. Golgari Grave Troll. That's
We'll
a
see,
tongue
guys.
twister.
We'll see. Yeah, I'm not particularly a fan of the riffle shuffle. Did I see a cranial plating in his board or his sideboard?
Maybe.
That'd be amazing.
mean-
For a more aggro strategy, switch it up.
That would be really crazy.
I would love that. That would be
cranial plating
brutal.
come out and be like, okay, now
Sukli, are you friends with the Zigs? Because you guys are working in perfect harmony with this dual pronged troll. This is great. That is beautiful.
maybe they think that if they say it enough, it'll actually happen.
It'll actually happen.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm peering at their. Well, we don't keep them in the back room. The Zigs. He says I have 100% knowledge. I'm peering in their back room right now. Well,
You're not. I don't believe you. You're not here.
And anyway, the card is right next to me. Well, I guess this is one of the back rooms. There's also the card room. Yeah, Gibbism says cranial plating seems spicy.
Yeah.
Spicy is a bit of an understatement.
It's very spicy in this Thopter Foundry deck.
And the Ziggs and Sukli just met this night. And they're already trolling together. Like, I can't even think of any kind of Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde? Yeah, that's a good one.
Finn and Jake.
Are you trying to tell me that one of us is you?
Oh my god, one of us
or
is the
he's
Ziggs.
invisible.
He's invisible. Well, I'm flailing my arms wildly and urinating everywhere. So you will get caught. I will find you. You are not the first invisible opponent I've had to deal with. Oh, I'm so hungry.
I'm hungry too.
I'm looking for another round of exclamation point pancakes or exclamation point waffles to get some breakfast hype going. Oh, Sherlock Guitar says, could someone explain modern versus standard to a newbie?
Stream is not dead.
Stream is not dead.
Are you sure? Let's double check right here.
We're good. Huh? It's right here.
Is it right there?
Yeah, look at the tab.
No, it's not.
You
dead.
liar!
What are you talking
What?
about?
Everyone's trolling us now. All right, so Sherlock needs to know the difference between modern versus standard. Okay, so people are gonna explain it. Okay.
Yeah.
Gibbism already did it.
You know what?
Cool.
Yeah, chat's got this.
That's why we love you
Chat's
guys.
got
That's
this.
why this is a great community. Oh, we got an exclamation point waffles. Thank you, Protein Hydra. Getting hyped for breakfast. Getting super hyped for breakfast.
Yes.
I love breakfast. Got some more exclamation point waffles. Where's Gibbism with the exclamation point syrup?
And where's our pancakes?
We got a pancake.
Got the pancake.
We got the pancakes. I have to pee.
No, you're not allowed.
Okay, I'm not allowed to pee. That's
Not
cool.
allowed to
That's
pee.
cool. That's fine. I mean, that's totally cool. Gibbism poured syrup on everyone's head. You are all doused and sticky and
Sugary
just
sweetness.
feeling great.
Beautiful.
Just rolling yourself in a bucket of sausage. WUBRGxyz.
Thank
Dude,
you
thanks for the follow.
for the follow.
Welcome. Thank you. Love to have you here.
All right, so we
Makes
are
me
going on to
warm
game
inside.
2.
Heats
And
all
we've
that
got,
syrup. Oh my god.
Scapeshift. Yeah.
Goblin Waffle Master. That is great. Ooh, we got a exclamation point omelet. I
Good.
love that.
Omelets are yummy.
Mmm.
All right, so Matt plays the Misty and passes.
And a stomping ground. Did he shock that in? No.
Yeah, he
For search for tomorrow.
Yeah, he shocked it in for the search.
All right,
for tomorrow.
boys, it's serious time. We got a match going on,
it's
and someone
magic time.
shocked in a shock land.
Which
All
don't
right.
suck as much as fetch lands.
Day one noob, we want to take you home, but I don't know where you live, so it's not really
Immediately,
possible.
he's like, I want this Grand Architect out there right now.
And he's gonna say, I'm
No.
gonna remand that before I even grab my probably a
Island?
basic island.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know if he wants to be shucking things in.
Whew.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So Matt's at 17 then.
off of the fetch. All right, but I'm thinking. Okay, so he didn't play anything, so he doesn't have any of his 0-drop artifacts. Probably not an Ichor Wellspring. Anything, anything like that. Cathalo 9, it is shocking. Shocklands. That's fun. Oh, seeing some cards from that.
That's okay. He's gonna shuffle that again.
Yeah, he's got the search for tomorrow. Okay. Protein Hydra says, pretty sure I eat breakfast foods for supper at least 4 to 7 days of the week. Best thing ever. Dude, I make
4 out of the 7 days of the week.
4 to 7. That's what I said.
4 to 7?
4 to
or
7.
4 out of 7? There's a difference.
There is,
man.
actually. And he did list it as a fraction.
It is a fraction.
So at least 4/7 of the week, Protein Hydra is eating breakfast for dinner.
That's amazing.
That's
I wish
my
I
kind of
could do
man.
that.
That's my kind of person, dude. I make some pretty damn good breakfast.
I know you do.
I make some sick nasty breakfast sandwiches. I make breakfast burritos that would make you ashamed to have ever eaten anything else wrapped in a tortilla.
It would make you, like, so attracted to Ryan if you aren't already attracted to Ryan.
99% of the reason my girlfriend stays with me is for my cooking, and 80% of that cooking is like breakfast concoctions. I love eggs in anything. Thopter Foundry, by the way,
Oh yeah.
based off of eggs.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we
I like how you-
we
I
made
like
a
how you-
connection. We
I like how
connected
you
the
kinda
wayward little
segued-
tangents right there.
Segued right back into magic.
We did
That
it.
was beautiful.
We're gonna get better at segueing eventually.
Here's another search for tomorrow. Just hard cast.
Oh, and someone a long time ago, I think it was you, Gibbism, asked me about Living End. The question went way too fast for me to see. I've not had much experience playing against Living End. I'm not that scared of it. Not that scared. I ain't even scared. Whew.
Yes.
Oh, so now they're trolling about a Korean Gristlebrand. Speaking of Gristlebrand, GP Omaha, those foil promo Gristlebrand's, those are tasty.
You got one, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'm holding on to that thing until it's like $4 gajillion.
Okay.
Oh yes, the Zigs. We are giving away a Korean Gristlebrand on Oprah. We will be on the Oprah show tomorrow night.
Yep, giving away Korean Gristleprints to everyone.
Oprah she loves Magic.
There's a Thopter Foundry waiting to resolve.
She plays Control.
But it's going to get remanded, so it's not resolved.
No, the Zigs. I have a GP Omaha Gristlebrand.
And
I'll trade you for
know
it.
What? Let's try that again. Oh, no.
Thoughtcast.
He Thoughtcast right
Nice.
there. Good stuff.
Oh my god. So, gonna feel pretty shitty tomorrow when I don't live up to that lie of going on Oprah. Maybe, does anyone know, like, Ellen DeGeneres or something?
Is Oprah still, like, does she still have a TV show? Is that still
I think
a
she
thing?
does. I like Ellen DeGeneres way better. I never liked Oprah. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna put it out there. I never liked Oprah. And they're saying we're gonna do it like Oprah, where it's like you get a Gristlebrand and you get a Gristlebrand and you shocked in a breeding pool.
A breeding pool. All right. So I wonder.
He's not at 154.
Does he have his Scapeshift in hand? Because he's building up those lands really quickly. And Martin doesn't have any creatures out yet.
No.
This is not looking good for Martin.
So what is does Scapeshift play
Matt's
anything
got
in the
dig.
form of board wipes? I'm assuming
No.
in the sideboard it has Pyroclasm.
It doesn't need board wipe at this point, though. Look at this. He's just been remanding the Thopter Foundry day, like over and over and over again. And then it's coming out way too late. I think Scapeshift has this game.
Oh man. Sherlock Guitar says he's going to read through like the official rulebook, and the Ziggs was like, "You can't do that. It's going to be too dense." And Sherlock was like, "I can." It's pretty dramatic.
Wow.
It's pretty dramatic.
You could become a judge after that, Sherlock.
You
should
could probably
actually-
become a judge after that.
You should, if you're gonna do that.
Okay, so he's back. He's up to 21.
Go be a judge.
And let's see. Putting the Grand Architect on the stack, it resolves.
Yep. Starting to get a board presence, which is good, but Matt is getting really close to that land threshold that he needs to meet.
And let's see. With the Thopter Foundry out, he has 5 artifacts to sack. So he could go up to 26.
Yeah. But that might not be
26. 26.
Because Matt can just go for 30 damage right away if he wanted to.
Okay.
Not
It's a
right now, but once he has the right amount of land.
All right.
He's going to dig, hoping to get that Scapeshift.
Whew. Sukli says the judge at his or her. I just said her because your name shows up in pink, and it's very judgmental, short-sighted, and narrow-minded of me. So the currently genderless Sukli said the judge at my LGS is a real piece of work. Well, you should come here because Sherwin is our judge, and he's my neighbor, and he's an awesome dude. And he explains the rules so well. He works in IT outside of Magic, and
he's a real cool
so
dude.
he like knows how to explain complexly layered systems.
Yes.
And he's just a super chill guy. So it's pretty cool. Oh my god, I really hope that Sherlock reads 120 page comp rules. That's gonna be great. Bug Person says, "Hello, chaps." Well, hello to you as well. I am too hungry to do an impression of any sort of European accent. Ugh.
Oh man, did he find that Scapeshift?
I don't play Go. Sherlock asked if we play Go.
He
I
did
don't.
find his Scapeshift. He also found a cryptic command with that, so he's gonna be sitting pretty with
He's
that.
in a pretty commanding position at this point. A
He
lightning
just-
bolt as well
He just
takes care of the
needs one
Grand
more land out
Architect.
there, and he can, one more land. So next turn he can go off with his Scapeshift, with a cryptic command as backup. I see Matt winning this game next turn.
The Ziggs, good luck on your finals and stuff. Get some sleep, dude.
Thank you for staying with us for so long, Ziggs.
You're a man, Ziggs. Sherlock says Go is the greatest mind game. I'll check it out. Check it out, dude.
So here comes the 8th land, correct? Yeah, this is the 8th land. This is all he needs.
Dude, Sukli and the Ziggs are like married now. This is great. This is what our community does. This is what our stream does. It brings together disparate, wayward, sad people and gives them renewed hope in life. It's a definite dramatization of that, but you guys know what I mean.
All right, here we go. This is the play. He's tapping everything so that he has mana floating for the cryptic.
Oh right, Ziggs is gonna stick around until we give away Thrawn. I mean, he's been like jonesing for this Thrawn.
So here comes the Scapeshift.
I mean, I can feel him sweating.
See if Martin has a response. If he doesn't, then
I don't believe Martin
Matt
has
just
a
wins.
response.
Matt just wins here.
We see him somewhat dejectedly leaning on his left arm.
Yeah, there goes second. All of his lands going to grab 2 Valakuts and then 6 mountains, dealing exactly 36 damage to Martin, and that will kill him.
Well, you don't have enough artifacts to sack for that.
Yeah,
Plus, I keep forgetting Thopter Foundry isn't like Arcbound Ravager. It has a cost.
Yep.
A definite cost.
And that is game.
That's
All right,
game.
Matt Dawson takes it.
Boom. Boom. Yeah. And that right there, my friends, doing the boom ejaculation hand movement and walking past us was the man we're talking about.
The owner of MTG Card Market.
Co-owner.
Co-owner?
He runs like the community aspect, does the online business.
I don't know the exact setup of what they got going on here, but he is
it's
one
sick.
of the owners.
It's dope. It's
yeah.
good. He's also a super cool guy. His name's Jameson. So what I was
Jameson
telling you
is
guys,
awesome.
we are here at MTG Card Market in Chicago, streaming Modern. Let's bring up our faces so they can see our like super stoked facial impressions. And that was Jameson. You didn't see him. He's super cool. He has like blue hair. Sometimes he has a mohawk, and it's really badass.
Yeah.
There's a lot of badass dudes. There's some badass dudes here.
There are.
Like if I had to bring like an MTG community into a death match, like a bare fist brawl, I would bring MTG Card Market's community.
Yeah.
Like
so.
it's not like we're like a biker gang here, but there's just some like really kindly. Like if you guys play League of Legends, there's some dudes here who look like Braum.
Yeah.
Like just like a big buff, like
there are a couple of
super
guys.
nice guys with they don't have like handlebar mustaches, but anyway,
No,
we're
no
at MTG
handlebar
Card
mustaches.
Market in Chicago. Check them out on Facebook. Check them out online. We have people from chat buying from them online all the time.
Yeah.
Because their prices are good and well, I mean, nothing will go wrong with the order. But if it does, I guess you could just yell at us. So, let's see what's going on with chat. You look kind of like this guy I went to high school with. His name was Matt. Well,
None
I
of us are Matt,
I
so.
killed Matt, and I took his body.
Yeah.
So.
I watched it happen.
Sherlock
brutal.
Sherlock
It was really
Qatar
bad.
says, should I buy the 285 card Magic Deck Builder for $20? So, I'll let you guys answer that. But Jingy321, what's up, dude? I've been telling you about how I had the mirror match, first round at GP Omaha. That's Jingy. What's up, man? I'm so glad you're here. All right. And Christian Rice says, how does Valakut work? It says, and at least 5 other mountains. Yes, it needs to see 5 other mountains.
Yeah, so
just 5 mountains.
basically the way that Scapeshift works is when you go and search up all those mountains, you search up 6 of them as well as Valakut. What happens is they all come in at the same time, so they all trigger Valakut's ability. So you end up doing all that damage all at the same time. And that's how Scapeshift works.
Tons of Poodle Slayer 9000. I hope the 9000 is the number of poodles you've slain. Thanks for following. Welcome to the community. Glad to have you here. Sorry I'm slamming the table next to the microphone. This is the point in the night where I haven't eaten in like 10 hours.
Yeah.
And all we have inside of us is like monster and just like raw arcane energy.
Yes, sir.
And hype for magic.
You know what? That
So
was round 4. Everybody's leaving. I think it's time.
It's time.
Our raffle.
All right, guys, we are giving away a Japanese Thrun, the last troll. Sukli, you've been here a while. Thank you for the follow, though. And once again, you got to be followed to win the card. If you follow us just for the giveaways, awesome. Awesome. We're glad you came. We're glad you saw. Even if you just want to take the cards and leave, But you won't, because you're going to get dragged into this community.
And
we
you'll
will
love
find
us
you.
forever.
We will drag you into here.
Because we got an awesome stream. And we know you guys love us.
Whoa, there's someone named High Impact Cunnilingus. I have not seen that guy. That is awesome.
All right.
High Impact
and
Cunnilingus. Thank you for the follow.
Us,
Also, Squirrel Bait.
And Squirrel Bait, yeah. Wow.
Cogdill. It's a Cogdill.
Cogdill.
I feel like that'd be like a really lame creature in a fantasy novel. By the way, I'm a total fantasy nerd, and I relate everything to like fantasy literature. That's like the context for all my thoughts. Laughing Peluso, Bug Person, Rainbow of Death.
All right.
Thanks for the follow, guys.
We should start it now.
Let's
open up that raffle.
Let's give a few people a little bit more time to follow.
They can follow during.
They can follow during the raffle.
Yeah.
We gotta get time for the bearded guy that just walked by.
Yeah. All right, go.
Cathal, thanks for follow.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Go.
Give me a second.
No, you cannot substitute the throne for a Korean Griselbrand. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right. The raffle is
reset.
We're
Reset.
resetting it.
Reset.
And
it's open. It's open, boys. It's open. Let's do it.
Go for the raffle.
Let's do
it.
it. Poodle Slayer says, good stream, guys. Thank you, Poodle Slayer. Good dog killing.
Yeah. Thank you for
puppy
slaying
murdering.
those poodles.
Booze! Thanks for the follow.
And
It's not Nick. I'm going to guess it probably is Nick.
It's probably Nick.
All right, let's see. We got raffle.
Very funny, Nick.
Oh, we love, by the
you.
way, we always pay attention when you guys do like the exclamation point, like ruffles, raffle. We got pancakes, waffles.
Yeah.
Goblin, waffle master.
We had some syrup
Exclamation
in there.
point rabble, exclamation point syrup. Sometimes it's not even like close to being a pun, but it's still awesome. But,
Korean Griselbrand is not confirmed. Just because I said it doesn't mean it's confirmed.
Zigs. Don't listen to the Zigs and don't listen to Sukli. They're cool people, but they will lie to you about our giveaways.
Yeah.
I gave a hint for next week's giveaway. I said this card is coming back with a vengeance.
Yes.
Exclamation point fluffer.
I like fluffer.
Raffle pancake. Oh my god. Captain QC, nothing happens really if you vote more than once. It just adds you once.
Yeah, only once.
Sorry, ooh, Wafflemancer. I'm gonna write a story about a Wafflemancer. Oh, I'm losing my voice.
You'll be okay.
And
You've got like 5-10 minutes left.
I lost my last strength. Oh, and by the way, guys, when we need hype, it's kind of like when Goku does the Spirit Bomb in Dragon Ball Z to kill Majin Buu. Everyone puts their hands up at home, and you all go like this, and that's how we get hype. So if you just hype while we're doing the raffle, and you bring me your energy, I'll destroy Majin Buu. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna kill Buu. I love how Buu just like disintegrates. That's the best. Freaking Goku. They go back to like every character in the series.
I actually didn't watch Dragon Ball Z as a child, so I don't know what you're talking about.
What the Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
All right, we're done. The raffle's over. I'm going home.
I did not play at GP Omaha, sadly. I really wanted to.
Crimson Viper, raise the roof. Oh my god, all this hype. So much hype. Exclamation point, hyperventilating. Yes. Hypu desu, says Robert Troyd. Hypu. Oh yeah, hypu desyo. Yeah. Hypu desne. I know like two Japanese.
I think we got the raffle slowing down.
Dude, wait, no, someone turned it into like a character thing with the arms. That's really cool.
Okay, all right, ready?
Okay, we're closing. We're closing the raffle in 10 seconds.
9.
8. Well, we should do something funny,
7.
like sing a song or something.
All right, what song?
I just died in your arms tonight.
I don't know this song that
You must have been something you said. I have no idea. That's all I know, so that's done. Tie-Dye Gaming, I scrubbed out in the main event at Omaha, and then I did okay in the side events. I learned a lot, though. I learned a lot about my deck. And I played a really weird Slivers dude, who I'd be like, I would like, put my hand and be like, go ahead. And he'd be like, what? This guy just called me a goat head. And I was like, I don't even know. That one Jap, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, thank you,
man. The last dude in Japan. That one Jap, that one guy.
The last one.
The one dude.
All right, ready? We're closing it. Drum roll.
Okay.
This is the worst drum roll in the world.
Okay. It's closed.
And go. It's closed.
And we're gonna draw.
We're drawing it.
Hype before we draw. Everybody, arms up. Come on, do it. Do it before I pass out. Like, you see how pale I am? I feel like the light's flickering and I'm pulsating. I'm gonna die. Vasara1, thanks for the follow, dude. Glad to have you here. Claudio, don't listen to the Zigs. We're not giving away a Korean Griselbrand. We're giving away a Japanese Thrawn.
And the draw's about to happen.
And the draw's gonna happen. And it's Days-U.
Days-U wins it.
Days-U.
Days-U wins it.
Days-U, you got it, dude. We're gonna send you a message on Twitch. We're gonna ask you for your address. You're gonna send us your address. We're gonna come and we're gonna sit outside your window and take pictures of you undressing at night, and then we're gonna send you this sexy little
Thrun.
Japanese
Ooh,
Thrun, the last
fun
troll.
stuff, man.
Okay. Yeah,
All
dude,
right,
sweet,
so-
totally sweet, right? All right, we are going to write you a private message on Twitch.
Indeed.
All right.
It's gonna be very private.
Very
only,
private.
Only you get to know. What we
Only
say.
you know me.
It'll be
I'm just
very
making up
sexual.
songs
I
now.
promise.
Thrun. You won Thrun. God,
You won
that's
Thrun.
so clever.
That's the best way to
That's so
say
clever.
it. Yeah, that's so good.
Oh, that's extremely clever. I'm gonna say
Almost
it.
as clever as
That's
your-
gonna be the subject of the message, and it's gonna be the first line in the main body. You won
Yeah.
Thrun. Clever as fuck.
Oh man.
The
Almost
Thrun.
as clever as your Goryo's Vengeance
Wait.
joke
wait.
about the next raffle.
Almost as good as the shit joke that I tried to tell in the middle of the stream twice
Right.
that just never worked because
About-
it was like a little anecdote it was like a moment where it's only funny if you're there. Okay,
No.
so the subject is you won Thrun, but the message is the Thrun you won
Oh wow.
will be
Just send
will
it.
be
just,
sent to you.
just do it. Just.
I'm just
we
gonna
don't,
say
we
just
don't,
send
we
us
don't
your
need to
address.
hear the whole
Send
commentary,
us
Ryan.
your address.
We're good.
Wait, no, I need to send it.
Oh yeah, you need to read it. I'm
Any
sorry.
naked ladies yet? Are you the guy that always asks us if we? Yeah, you're the guy who always asks us if we see naked ladies. Yeah, dude, I was looking at some boobs last night, like 2 of them.
2 of them.
I'm the
Wow,
same human
that's a
being.
lot.
Send us your address.
That's like twice the fun.
Congratulations. Cool. Awesome.
Sweet.
Cool.
Oh, he's here. Ookabuka
Ookabuka Balatu! What's up,
We
dude?
missed you,
Crimson
man.
Viper, we're not gonna give away my jacket, but I will model it for you.
You missed the raffles.
Isn't that a
Were
cool
you
jacket?
Here?
I like
don't
this
even know if
jacket.
You were here.
This is my favorite jacket I've ever had. And
Are you dancing in your jacket right
I'm
now?
dancing in my jacket.
Is that what we've gotten to?
I'm not gonna send you my jacket, bro.
You don't get the jacket. We're
Uh,
all out of games tonight. That was round 4.
That was
Sorry,
round 4.
Guys.
But join us next Wednesday and tomorrow. If you guys
Yes.
like Legacy, if you want to
Yes.
learn about Legacy, Sherlock, if you want to see an even crazier format,
You should go watch Legacy tomorrow. Here.
dude, Nick Braun, I know it was you, but I was pretty sure it was you, but like a lot of people have asked that after you asked that because they thought it was funny.
Yeah.
So other people are like, yo, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't rub my jacket in your face, Crimson Viper. What are you talking about? No, you guys are the bastards eating pancakes in our face.
Yeah, how dare you? We're gonna go eat pancakes right now.
Ookabuka
actually.
Balatu,
We're
I
gonna go
feel
do
ya.
that
Working multiple jobs.
immediately.
Glad you made it. Glad you made it at the end so we
Yes.
could at least say hi.
Yeah, we missed you, man.
Yeah,
we missed
we
your
did miss you.
commentary.
You're like always here. We freaking love you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Sherlock, you're getting your wisdom teeth pulled this Friday? Whoa. Well, tomorrow you can watch Legacy, and then you can dream about it while you're all like
I can go
fucked
check,
up from.
but I'm pretty sure all of the people are gone.
Yeah,
at
we
this
got
point.
we got 5 minutes. I think we're the last ones here. Everyone's
Yeah.
staring at us weirdly. It's like,
Yeah, we're gonna get kicked out too.
yeah, Ookabuka Balatu. I don't think we have time for a deck tech tonight. But sometimes at the end of the night, everything ends early. We get a deck tech. We did the raffle for like a really long time. We sang like a million songs.
Everybody's already packed.
Everybody is leaving, and we're gonna get locked in this back room. But once again, guys, I'm Ryan.
I'm Alex.
We're streaming live from MTG Card Market in Chicago. Check them out on Facebook.
Yep.
But because you're a Magic player, you probably want to check out their online store because it's badass.
Yeah,
they
they got
have
a lot of shit.
everything. Like seriously, they have like 6 people working here just to like fill out all the
Yeah.
orders. And the dude who runs that part of the community, awesome guy.
I'm
Named
going to
Jameson.
GP Vancouver.
I went to GP Omaha.
So
and,
yeah.
and then I'm gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
We're gonna go eat pancakes, guys.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's eat
It's
pancakes.
11:30 here, Sherlock. Pancakes. We're gonna do
I'm
it.
sorry, Ookabuka Laka too.
We convinced them.
All right. We're had enough. We're going down.
Good night,
We're going
guys.
down. Good night, guys. Thanks for joining us. See ya.